because midi queens on komo na midi satellite so komo na mahwede na nasebo so de ba on board gaka tofo no so konkon ho Uncle George Free win from komo no mu anya yie media mekosi Ghana nim wo Africa asante komo obuase oh huru papa obuase komo de se Jesus because madam name debi oh me tene no me betene na yakoye nim sisi anopai na matesha de aka na de mabechem ne nkofo nti yankobra man polosia madam pastor Russia sister Joyce mono gesemanim gu ha mono mo de mpaye tayechi na chese asas j to be pete of adunya mfemo no father bongo boy masamo mo stories no na yetiti gu ono nti on Facebook omunim se pesa mo ma adwuma ne su ho anopa no na crowd ya nanim hu ya na chese antomani minam se yes why adwuma mema 5 CDs yes fatu omuso a omuna ye be ka omo nsem no na miwura women's world contribution ni nyina ne say a lot of games ana atwago na Ghana for ye kakra no na ye concentration awo na sense na ana se de ye hwe ne musa ansisa proso Ghana group D ana ye wo ye Ghana, Cape Verde, Cameroon, Mali ana ye group ne mu say ana tie no numbrem ye benya Black Queens ani Cape Verde mano ana de ba hwim masamo hwim na no de mema ne be ye ewo you know mo hwe mane you know mo bobo mo di agro ye se Cape Verde ma de ye twafo mo so a obohu se nyama be famase enti no numbrem Black Queens Asia Cape Verde emano de tie wo hono no na fa wuro mo Morocco hono so a the same group D no eye Cameroon versus Mali mano na de ehwim enra na enya bete eye a pre-match no etimi bo wodem etimi ekoso na coach na dim ani Kim Last and was say pressure na monton boaz kakra me no me o target amachese me sha see with qualifications me free group stage ni mu me wi a na me semi finals no atwaso.
The expectations from the people in Ghana, I love it. I mean, it was the same with the men's team. Even if they went in the World Cup a little bit as the underdog outside of Ghana, the expectation from the people in Ghana was to go all the way. And I know it's going to be the same thing for us here now. But like I said, I mean, for us, it's clear that we were happy with the bronze medal in the previous WAFCON. I think we did really good. When I came in, I took over a team that normally haven't performed that well in a long time. So of course 1 year ago we were happy and proud over the bronze medal. I think we have improved if you're looking back 1 year step by step. Also after the tournament we have played against good teams like Russia, 28th in the world. We won 4-0 for the first one. The second goal is maybe in one way the biggest and most important is to win the quarterfinal to qualify for the next upcoming World Cup. Over long term that will be the most important, I would say. But and if we make that, I mean, then it's to go all the way. Then we will not just be happy with the bronze medal. Then we're going to do everything to make the final and then go for it. So I see everything in 3 steps.
Na Kim Last kasawi and walk on not just a brown instant focus na boy Chantal. Yes, Chantal boy ekano ho. Abaya say we were to no mayena o ma jelly na ojiri say confidence na omani ko game against Cape Verde man.
As a team, we've prepared. We will go into this tournament with confidence within ourselves because we believe in the team that we have, the quality that we have, and the direction that we're going in. Last time, it was a new tournament for me, along with a lot of the girls. So there was some nerves of the unknown, of course. But I think we've gelled as a team. We came together as a family. The support that Ghana give us back home as well. It all adds into one to boost us. So I think we're going into this game with confidence. Of course, we give every team that we play respect, but I think we focus more on ourselves. And as long as we know that when we play the way we want to play, then teams do have to break us down. They have to play our way, kind of thing. So yeah, as long as we focus on ourselves, we can go into the
good way. And in here, a free Morocco women's WAFCON before a 50 Ghana group D and Ghana so any Cape Verde about 5 p.m. Black Queens at 7 make an asano and run a crew for any sports and recreation minister Honorable Kofi Idi Adams as Tommy Honomua said your Koya and Mayana Casas oh Mumpa with two currency from the Eman Blasters no difference behind him moving near her Sikani Goku Fumra now Mama since I check na Mama Jibisham Homanim I serious shia Minister to be pretty as so how times Minister Okoblaza Gaza Omada Mose Minister Gaza no Kaza Moni Harry Cratchepa Ose on Gaza Yakuanimana Yapakakra and Twaso Emra na Maria our woman's of Kono me Baba see our Ivory Coast na the Tiansa Yamosoko and a metro the Etienne I mean Anka was Black Satellite waiting on a year and now here's the first game against Nigeria by 4 goals to 2.
Ya kasa say translate solar for say. Translate solar say. Say kania adundum emfa aban ho emfa obia ho. Ena ha adwene. Say o bills na e wo soro. Hwehwe o matiri kwan. Ti mu a yedum mo kania bi a motika mu ne ade amokwe no. Mo translate solar for achiri kwan. And I'm so the solar panels, solar inverters, lithium batteries, complete solar power systems, residential solar solutions, commercial solar solutions. No, I'm not be busy say. Na ye kase solar na anything. Eh, dear bakupe. Ewiye ye nyame de ma ye. Nze wiabo.
Yes.
Ewiaba solar no the panels no go fie no so a. Ewiaba na power kanea na ma. Na batteries ni inverters no so oba install wo fie ho enti edura ade asa ne ahomachi na awia no ni ho no de ba awia na conserve bebre na de akogum na ema o kanea untua bills bia forever and ever o yes so transact solar o ya no ma warranty as a guarantee mfinum kopim du
there's a warranty on
bibia wo ho a kire se no bills akese bia why electricity no so bia wi a why the enemy bia obetima ye solar na the account obu ade oye ne say ya no transfer no de we kwa akaka say the generator wo fie no enti ese munti asema ye ka initially ne de obehia capital kakra out the bay number is 0242 438746 0242 438746 and 0256 040838 0256 040838 from this year translate solar and Oko airport kesi Ghana here Accra airport no they can never go to Kano wo man ma wo mbie ukom nwa kesi factories ni ade wo man ma mbie tinya wo de kakra bi your packages 5 kW startup to 16 kW titanium ni nyina wo from this year na bibia go baba yanye headline yen contentem so what you say it's 944 former Hearts of Oak board member Isaac Tete TT Brothers was say expectations that GFA would improve under Ketokreku have not been met. In fact, declining the game has become much politicized. As they say, the enkoye kra, oma no mo hwe animu, se bibi be koye no, ankoye. TT Brothers so were football teams, were Hearts of Oak financier and a lot of others. So neka say meanwhile, TT say a thorough assessment of the management structure of Hearts of Oak. We say Hearts of Sometymer Otuo-Acheampong. Hearts will continue their pre-season physical condition today under the supervision of the Ghana Armed Forces, getting ready for the 2026-27 season. So that found the more funny mem. Yeah. I'm the more funny mem. Okay, so Ashanti Godo 4 have handed 50% ownership of the club to the Adanse Hene and the Adanse Traditional Council in a move aimed at strengthening community ownership and support. Oh, sanity.
That's a report.
Oh, okay. And I'm ne Eric Dinkoma with the Musa.
That's a report.
Okay, Alaji. Sana Maya no home. As part of the arrangements, the Adanse donated 100,000 cedis to the club to support its activities.
Yeah.
The decision follows feedback from Ash Gold Ashanti, which indicated that it could not sponsor a privately owned football club.
Yeah.
Okay. So per the sources, the mining company stated it will only consider sponsoring a team that represent the wider Adanse community. Okay, meanwhile, Black Queen. Who follow man bono?
Me follow pa.
Are you sure?
Barbara Banda. Ututun tra osa na misheno.
Who can now we?
Misheno.
Baba minimze unya daje.
Misheno highlight ni bi.
Yeah, daje. You love it. You love it. Zambia for na bomodin. But over Malawi in Nigeria, the Malawians, come on. Omuboboara Nigeria for no master kakra wo say mistress. But Malawi for no team say. Omo ba some bebo no. Omo wo Maya mienu bi wo mani mo the same surname.
Yeah.
Baako ye captain abako kan. Come on. What in Ghana bebo? I'm loving it. I hope say ye bebo modern. The man who say you should get players who are ready to run.
Yes.
Fitness no. Ehia papa. Ghana dey 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
And then no.
Yes.
Okay, so Kim Lass has expressed confidence in squad. Okay. Ghana no one boom.
Ghana.
About them guys unity.
Black Queens.
The Black Queens of Ghana will face Capo Verde.
Yes,
Capo Verde and Nigeria focus on Malawi there. We know they cut 3-2.
Capo Verde.
Roberto Mancini is now the coach of Italy.
Yes.
UEFA is celebrating efforts to hold an emergency meeting of the first UEFA and FIFA and Tokwan.
UEFA said
Real Madrid have approached Man City for Rodri. Rodri why in a surgery in area. He's resting. Puyol on the Premier League transfer market. Kotu figures. Cristiano Ronaldo has already pocketed some good money, 625 million. And MLS considering major changes to salary cap rules. European referee chiefs, I would say, ban they say and they are asking for limit intervention by CAF. Bayern plan to start discussing new deal with Hurricane, and River Plate has Nicolas Otamendi as part of the team. 9:49.
Yeah.
Lawyer,
boss.
Yenin common yenko. Bibia is fine.
Okay.
Bibia is fine. What I say?
Okay.
I just say name the name go akwam.
NT and 29 NT said okay na nche betom
29.
meet man 30.
And 30th.
Meet man tom
Friday 31st.
meet man tom cha.
And Edwada on the 3rd.
In the other day.
Nyambeka bia.
I'm Kodwado, Mr. Kodwada Simisio. Enti anopay yama yanatwe for ene yanatie for nyina special good morning na yama makwaba biem eha eye Oyerepa 100.7 FM live on Oyerepa TV. Kacha unuane say we have started today's post na ye konko phone crosso and someone pay edi adenchechana ebu enfumpa onko phone crosso no yare honsem atonim ewo dwumade so and some de doson and na anopay nemum de disafata sa ohwe na otie and na yede ema anopay on Facebook pages no that is socials no so Oyerepa Radio, Oyerepa TV Ghana, Oyerepa Radio, Oyerepa TV Ghana say na comment me ba na the boss player atuno boase akinkan nyina ama said say and said e fata we are too good we are good to go on the broad wings of high sense amadama yen confirm close on seven Shasiem afi national team stories no na Zinedine Zidane obekaya enra ya confirm ye Emma said ye onom na ayatrene Emma different national team or say I will do everything for France to win again enom ay Zidane ninsema odi atudwa or say en cry o na enfie mako enai say on for team no enko boshe assassin so Didier Deschamps ay na dem ede the World Cup and ya dada na wabai I was say ordinary kofem and talent ne de a doson over France players is here kind Emma France a dosunti obe widen ne players no na fe watwa nim se wa wodim bobia obenya kwanya na fe wa represent nation Roberto Mancini me no ekasei Roberto Mancini so finally and the Azuris woman jamana okoye juma ama the Italian national team na abusiam after some Okopalo Maldini or step it down just 16 days after ya appointed amasai appointed Roberto Mancini sam and Emma Trene emfa Emma team na openi or the tuja and ra sa ocha national team babia e was siana enya DM Italy for pe and sa ya World Cup na Italy minum entime enka ho enti all promise him the FIGC Gabriel Gravina and afe Gennaro Gattuso ukoko munyina araba juma at the ama team na officer emra way ayemra obetime aboa ama team nyina etime afan ntoma petime from and Roberto Mancini ninsaba ati atujam and debim ama enano pay 6 Fabregas or believe our Roberto Mancini mu nyina woni sam he's a winner and Augusta of football and yanyama ebeboa ama the Squadra Azulis of Italy yasai amubiem sa amu compete our World Cup mum na fe amu fight from trophy Saudom and ya 6 Fabregas manager ama como former player ama Okoko Piema Chelsea and the Arsenal and somebody to jam and your DP I'm gonna pay na UEFA at the statement about and pay I'm gonna say a response to Gianni Infantino plan say abeton chefabia a World Cup num and no say I'm peneda Emma World Cup num I'm to be Anton enti and Robakaya me catch us say Gianni Infantino aton a stake in the World Cup UEFA for some boycott the World Cup nyadia some World Cup and no na UEFA sa yankamo biante sa hodi emergency meeting with 855 member association this week na amuchemusam over FIFA approval sa rezi $20 billion from a sale of equity outside the investors and tisanimanum and nyadia some da UEFA and FIFA and sansamnum Yabia, a bet UEFA, and FIFA, and my Yenchemunona, or Chemu say, and UEFA FIFA, Europe's football body is not happy with Gianni Infantino, or Chemu say.
We need to talk about yet another huge story, unfortunately involving FIFA. Earlier today, The Times exclusively revealed that FIFA's president, Gianni Infantino, is planning to sell stakes in the World Cup to private investors under a scheme that could potentially earn him tens of millions of pounds. FIFA have since confirmed that it intends to expand football development funding and invite third-party investment in a new venture. Let's get more on what this means. We are joined by TalkSport's reporter Ben Jacobs. Ben, if you can, try and sum it up for all of us. I do feel like there is this annoyance when it comes to Infantino and FIFA at the moment, and I thought this is just taking that annoyance to a whole new level.
Yeah, this is in many ways the privatisation and capitalisation of the public game. So in essence, FIFA want to align their commercial arm with their operational one and create a body that's known as FFE, and that stands for FIFA Forward Enterprise. And in essence, to fund that and have the money trickle down to all 200...
And the way I Ben Jacobs of TalkSports and then Chemunum a Braya Yadibi about and I pay na Yanko Spain na pay Yanin Como I was Spain and pay on Oyerepa 100.7 FM on Oyerepa TV. Our socials no so Oyerepa Radio, Oyerepa TV Ghana. Now Oko Rafinha Suya Jamaitin Rafinha Abusian Common Chelsea and Obed Journey FC Barcelona. Our England na fe preparation atimi atoa so na according to report and it's a Hans Flick a consider boy ni say obaya integral member of team and what 2026-2027 season and yan someone and no efi Barca so yam etodwa and no pay na mamin to fan to him say Barca early junior groupie say diamante terms amatwa mo home at the afi Benmouth one more striker no ho it sounds a Benmouth a quote 100 million euros and a Barca said there be and yes be a per striker nti na ukotu sika bia yere sika aba just player no there be early junior groupie and 200 million euros and your reporter and no a few ever Carl Spio say or transfer no one on tiasie as English clubs no omonko a one transfer there o da sorry na could there be about one season na onya good season pe no me sika kase to sanko da no so there be any question so sansem no so ema Barca and 400 million euros and kofa early junior group bia and yan someone if he Carl Spio na so yam etodwa and na pay Christian Romero Diamete terms and he moved to Inter Milan and timi ema so na boy no pesa osi akan ema FC Barcelona and the all time Barca eba sha na amane Tottenham Spurs edin ko na fe ono akwa adwuma edi ama FC Barcelona bobokorom eno aye reporter eka yensa ena anopay na memfi Barcelona na yanko Real Madrid amaso ye na mamemfa to onim se enra amne Leganes gamer omo ewene eka enan ama Leganes ati eka ba korom ye ba hwe the match video and the preparation of the game emra Jose Mourinho on the team no ewura mo ewo game no mo din kodim video no and edam Oyerepa TV no so now oko Facebook Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa TV Ghana na deminim Madrid for the first time. I'm approaching Manchester City for the first time regarding Rodrigo Cascante. Now I'm at the Acha Manchester City. Sam, I'm 50 million euros, and I'm a Manchester City. And Rodrigo Cascante. I'm at Madrid. Now I'm at say a banner say negotiations. One more believe Sam Manchester City bajatum boy not communicating to Manchester City. Sam a person of 50 num last season yeah and the contract in Wednesday and your reporter ekutame and anopay na Vinicius Junior abusia enra oko Brazil mamwa ya set ne fans ne maame ne nuanom abusia nyina ka che no se masanya England asembia he say come here say o papa and a coach the Brazilian national team no Don Carlo Ancelotti na masa I was so transparent on England asembia and the boy no report HSA abetna Madrid na se outna sika or demand them abusia dia menim ni se Madrid ebe meeting halfway nebom se amomam on Kylian Mbappe omumienu ebia amaka tua ya pe dressing room no den samba ho na kodu se Mbappe so extendia say no beje Jude Bellingham extendia say no beje na abusia in the history of Madrid ultra plaza womutuomo ekakesia Kylian Mbappe 31.25 million euros and annual salary and media to him approximately weekly salary 600,000 euros now Oko Vinicius Junior 20.8 minus 25 million euros now sir Ucheman 400,000 euros and ombatum 5 say 20.5 million euros ombatum dia 25 million euros na Canada 400,000 euros a week amanda be 480,000 a week Jude Bellingham at 20.8 million euros which is 400,000 euros a week and Tiano Kai asset non som Cristiano Ronaldo move to Al Nassr wadi emfie na ni sika wanya 625 million euros 625 million euros after 4 years with Al Nassr and me sika na nsa etimi akana break down in here onim sam per year ɔgye $245 million and bosumi bia ɔgye 20.4 million euros per week na now bia 4.7 million euros and oko per day na ɔgye $670,000 bia our answer Cristiano Ronaldo ɔgye $670,000 entiano kai asset non sum ameles sam amo consider major changes our salary cap rules num said on assign more talented and young players at the Aba MLS Julian Alvarez aka at the Achem Barcelona force Gil Marin a promising video hobabi sa obejanom amana kosia kan ama FC Barcelona ntibesine onim de ntia Barca and Atletico Madrid akwakwaya tag of war and someone if Julian Alvarez asuyem etodwa enano play and way I Spain komo ama yadie e wo djuma jeno so yanko England na fe yanin komom ewo England Barca ewo England won Laporta due to fitness issues on journey team no ewo biaya eya England abusuam uko Jamie Gittens asuya o se afi Chelsea epose am win trophies do afi Chelsea media grow Chelsea person bia or compete for an award squad to win it and yet Jamie Gittens ne denom Lisandro Martinez and Alexis McAllister. Yes, I'm for security way a private security sir. Lisandro Martinez and Alexis McAllister. At me afa amufie UK. I'm born by nano. How much England did in some P and I buy into Mufisa one share. Now man from Latimia Tajotobum. Not Michael Carrick the Atuja Sasa Manchester United. About trophies outdoor Manchester United. But say I am Manchester United. BM na here. Say I into one season near pump 10 players near the 10 about and no say Basa and on Chelsea between team NT. I'm moving in kakra from known to unknown. Or him said yesterday be a team nom about me to her Roy King Sam believe sir Michael Carrick I the right manner or bet me I Jumanom I'm at Manchester United about trap and I was a fans Munya at the Emma coach na European referees chiefs at the two just a VAR I was say limited interventions nekaka enye bibia and I was a VAR kokoshe and you see I can't be as a VAR that be I was say limited nekaka na Enzo Fernandez reportedly you said that shit outdoor I call Enzo Fernandez sunya some ketwa now no she go etia England was she go tia England the celebrations no just mokramo kasa do dunia jade amasa fans be aja I can be at the eternal Federico Chiesa or terms outside Liverpool na fame were fighting for position on Liverpool team and then answer eternal about fighting for a place in the team according to Newcastle United amunya former approach bia and from fee Arsenal ho near amutiti tingna akai benwa official approach bia enya MV Arsenal maye se Bruno Guimaraes amram emisi akan emfa ematim no say omo presquada ombetim bia compete for trophies and ye Chapi Alonso Chelsea manager ne denom Everton early did race Sam Liam Delap se Chelsea and Liam Delap omo de wama Liam Delap amram na amesi akan emfa ematim na ayase wader demetini odawani call boy na suya after say off finish as Eredivisie top scorer final striker you say ene officer outdoor and na abose amra na amesi akan emfa ematim na de sansem nyina eto oni ene anopay na Jamie O'Hara Waranki John Stones ahead of Virgil van Dijk about Premier League centre backs now. Or see John Stones was throw at Virgil van Dijk.
As in what way are we looking at this? So
if we're greatest of all time, the greatest era of a centre half.
Yeah.
Is John Stones on the list?
Yeah, of course he's on the list of most decorated. Yeah, most decorated. He's definitely in the conversation with that.
He's won 6 Premier League titles.
Come on, like he's the most decorated, but is he the best player? Recency bias does come into play.
Cinema Mamenya outside Europe football news kakra. Oko Brazil transfer market no. Everybody busy. Ningina mo say clubs S20 almost squad no. Na notable ne say Oko Melbourne City asuya ya. I want Matthias Rossetto. Amram na amebo loan. Emfa Emma team no Major League Soccer transfer activities no Houston Dynamo and so report HSA Marcelo Sarati. One more pen F Boca Juniors Amram na Amaya Juma Emfa Emma Bobo Konom River Plate and Nicolas Otamendi the veteran defender at the area and Nicolas Otamendi say are you happy say what joining River Plate Leandro Paredes the experienced midfielder the name and Sam and also returning to Boca Juniors after some 2026 FIFA World Cup and Iman Koye and Faman when instant impact abusiam experienced midfielder full match and provide assist against Boca Juniors Copa Suradamerican over Higgins and a reporter and finally Jamaica elite and winning 400 meters Commonwealth Games or the 40.5 seconds hit and we see the video and sorry son da our press TV no so in the Commonwealth Games no 400 meters and Jamaica furniture say and see on this note live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM live on Oyerepa TV you so na yam fanko fonko so nsem no emfansi na fe show no and to so na abusuam ye dim come out with ABA Herbal Clinic ABA Herbal Clinic ye ni mom na ana ABA Herbal Clinic eba ye enti ko na eni ya de na tra so no omuntu ni na say emfa amount time with ABA Herbal Clinic omuba show no ebeto so
ABA Heba emayadofo nyina kwaba edemu ba Oyerepa TV no Oyerepa Radio so baby asabre Oyerepa TV ahoodin kodro a wo hye bia ene afa Oyerepa Radio ahoodin kodro a wo tie bia no eye brewe ye bra ye ne ABA Heba ye di wo koyaso ye ne ya che oni ma hodo a ye no yaso ye ho no mo ye kan ABA Heba ye destination kwa kodru infa ABA Heba ene ye na ya ba manifa ya ase etu ye wo kuma so kwada so edwena se market na chiwa ene ye wo pa chokodo ma hinkra ye wa pie kubi coaster brother jom oko enkrane ne patem a ye wo akraka so millennium and the last stop inside the wa na ABA Heba ye wo ehwa na ABA Heba ye wa ye di adwuma kuma se kwada so edwena se market na chi wo ba doctor for no ho no ma omo ye adwuma de mu ode mpa chokodo ma hinkra a pie kubi coaster brother jom a doctor for no ho a omo ye adwuma akraka so millennium and the last stop inside wa ABA Heba eho se ho no ma osofata ho a oye adwuma eninti na no pe wani hu nkomo ene ye ba bebo ye ba bedi wani eni na boy ma ye hu na de no se de atwere ne si ni padua ne kanea ene ani na se ani ni hu na de bie ma ni padua ne be ye den ohun enunti ani ya de hu hia ni padua kwa ni nyina ehu hia nti Nyankopon boy ye nsa boy ye nan boy ya ha obo bibia de ma ye ni nyina hu hia na emo de beboa ma ohunu se mensa ne mi nan ne we nie chimato obi aba ha eye wani enti saa ni na ni hono mo ni padua no ebe ye den ni padua ne bebre enya homeka eni chie mmem ohun ase bibi kase bi afunsa ane bibi kase afunsa sansa ni huna de biem enu nti na ABA Heba ye sesa kwa fa ho ye nchi ya san ye chie ko fatiti breni mu dia ba fie esansen katete pa no ne nka abete se yesinka ya maame bi anya grako ma ya ma meto na emoma bakwasama e ba ye maame ne ye nananom ekeka kire ye no eni history kakra eku school kosia ye no ensama ye tene senka abete so bi anya grako ma ho na otwam mfie wo ha 100 plus na behu se ye se onya grako ma ntine ne efra owodem enei yensha enne ye pensi new generation ya ye womi obi beba ABA Heba 35 40 35 50 ede connect 360 kwa de kopem 70 de na jese aginsemu grako ma afa ye nomu esanse na nka ye sesa atam ne nananom kwa afuo mu ha obudua we ne wo we ni se dua ya minhwie ekoye mi moja ne modwuma ye ntini modwuma ebe yi amaman na firi mani nso ababonten ama me ho atome na nso enne ndua ne twa ye ho ahia nim na de ban mimi nim na de ban wa wo hwame na wutie radio unso nim na de ban ye do ane ya do atuogu nanso wo ye fie wo ye fichire ye kwa ye banyina ni nua na ebu nsa ho se ye hu na de ban de na o se twede ampo Nyankopon ohun ye mienu ye mobo me no mobo ho na odi adoma kyede wanwaso we se ma osofo ata osofo rasta se bora kwa ye bretu nko penu branko hininu nutane fa ba fie obi biala na ni kosue ha no etaji na ni aboso grakoma ji na ni aboso fa ha we ka we hu fa we ka we hu fa nubra we ka we hu na fa ka we se hu emfa hu ni ba bia ni panani asa akwa koduru eduro ni beye moja ni madwuma ye ntini madwuma bie ntini mama na ni na sense ni dada mu bie enu ni juma ABA heba ye die enu ntimesrew ye speciality ankasa de ni na osofo ata ohwe enu na wafa ato no ho sede no ho abo afode se ono nso ne de obetimi aye de abo adasaman no enu nti glaucoma ye hintafraye no me pa o charge woni na boso wako hospital doctor kancho so nya glaucoma me pa cho entnefi nkasa aduro bi enu aduro wo ho mma ABA heba ntina hu ni sa no obi ho asiye manante sa afi kwa de mabre ma me etirenti ya yenya achesoa enu nti bra ABA heba pere wayaresa na obi chini sadi uchini ye esene okrampo nanso ote ye nka na oba ye enne asidanka Nyankopon so nya ayaresa oto ne dwuma wodie so enu nti mesrew se ABA heba ye na enne brei awie ye brei wo mu idie ebe ni hu nsensem de a ewose ode bedan ye sansan ye ne betimi ahwene aboa wo ama glaucoma na etete wo na ye hintafraye no emfa wonto de na kasemi hu yanka enu nti glaucoma no obi ho ma wase doctor mede kome hu se menya glaucoma ni bi asidanka Nyankopon se omo hwaye na mutie ye no obi ho tie ye nkyerɛkyerɛ na wase ensama mo kan ye nyina bi deadu wo mini padua ni mu o se mitu anamo na meba enu nti symptoms of glaucoma kra ye den edi na be me hu ni se ne me de de me yenya glaucoma ni bi me pa cho yi obi nso e bia wo de wakɔ hospital doctor ka kyerɛ wo se wonya glaucoma ni bia utia ye tu anamo ntana me hu yanka wo anu ni aduru bra e bia heba me pa cho susuju hu di na me simi ni mo bia na oji ni hu di sene na nso oba ya so ye no na nani fa ya we na kana to them for 2 years anu wo hu na de enu nti se doctor ka kyerɛ wo tu hu anamo to hu anamo na ABA heba ye ndro no ne nom nye dene aduane abedi na nopa no ye beye bi powder form a egu hwa ye de ma wo oba na de ama fakofra waduane ne di aduane awudi na nopa ne yekokwa de bi agum enkwan aduane de bi agum kwan nim emu ni stew bi stew no na de bi agum na wadi di afra aduane no na akwakonye moja ne ma adwuma sanse mpanyimfo se ni bokore kotirem enu nti se kotirem de ose ye ma waduru a ebekwakoye wutini ma adwuma ye moja ne ma adwuma na yi amama na babo ntrama ho ato enu nti wa doctor kanji so nya glaucoma mesro to hu na montem said ye be ya da chi bi emfa wonto dem da kru bi emfa wonto dem da kru baka samia na me ye me mofa ne ho adwuma kwama mu ko school nanso mbedru fie ne ho ane mani fra me hu na de biem e ba sa mofra ne be ye den enu tutu anama na ba ye bi he ba ne ma waduro pa cho bi nso ho no ma onya hunu krambo se ono de onya glaucoma ni bi wadaroma wi obi a ho a pampam ho etimi wo so pa obi a ho se doctor ma pampam timi ho me na wusu se ya e ba sa me timi fa me nsa kwa nka ma pampam eye glaucoma na kasa kyerɛw no obi ho se doctor metifa etimi ya me ya obi nso doctor as ye hwe nsu agumasum obi se doctor as ye hu mfram agumasum emutimi ya me wu asaka bi kra na esu na metie eye glaucoma no na kasa kyerɛw no obi se doctor mani nso ya me bisi ententan pa na agi mani aboso mani nitimi puru nsuo saa obi se doctor mani nitimi ye se ko obi se doctor as abosia wo mani ne so mitimi posa mani ne se ya obi se doctor mani ni timi wuwo me asede mpane bi na ewo mani ne so eye glaucoma na kasa kyerɛ no me dɔfo papa bi a wutie me maame me wofa me sewa me nua me srew so hu sane ma we nyina bi a eye glaucoma ehun sunsanso ni bi no so wantu ho na montam a ebe hintam kakra saa wani baba ho so no na efra wani no asa wani ni di ama wo afede wo ye nyina wo begya ato ho no mo na wada dem enu ntimasro so hu sane ma we nyina bia na obomad number ABA heba ne yama waduro obi kwa baka se na glaucoma na kwa de na de ba me pa ocho a doctor fo enimu de pa emeye nyante ase se ansana benya glaucoma no eye ntini bi na da ye tinimu ene ne ye ni no edi nkita ho pressure ba sa entini ne so a wo ye den a wobenya ohaw ewo wani ne so esan say emoja na we se di ntini ma firi sane yie ema wani ne timi hu na de no entini mu asi enu ntini no ema moja ntimi ne afiri sane yie pressure ba sa ye ntini no so to ye den abenya glaucoma ohaw ne bi ewo wani ne so enu ntini aba ABA heba ye ma woduru ade kofra waduane adi na aduru na nya adaje aye wutini mu adwuma aye ntini ni mu adwuma na aye moja ni mu adwuma na aye amaman ni nyina ba abontra besena kwa ama ho ato wei ni anwanwade a ABA heba ye no yaso ye ho asedan ka nyankopon se efi se ebepie mu asantemantam ha eye kuma se kwada so dwena se obi biala wanya glaucoma oba ye de ne to ka mu ba ye oba ne wo hunade ne ene obedu wo hunade ene ntiji ya namba ne fa ye ne ni ye ni nkomo ya namba ne ye 0541 56 51 99 0541 56 51 99 and that's 0531 78 06 51 0531 78 06 51 and that's 050 28 12 161 050 28 161 etage woni aboso abra ABA heba kwa chewa kwa hospital yesi wonya HIV uba ni nyina ebehwe diabetes ne hawa uba ye behwe etene yenye operation aso ensha hwenu wa ho pa chemfa aduru ye ni so nti se doctor so kwa ye operation uba ya so wa ni nyina ebehwe aboa ama wadu etene befiri wani ni so aba ma ho ato so wonya HIV mo wani bi no akocheke viral load na bra ABA heba be ma wadu mo wani nyina befiri woni padua ni mu ama ho ato wo diabetes abra low pressure na high pressure ni nyina ya eno aduru edema emammo ni nyina fiu ni padua ma hoto pressure no fa beda normal wo ye be ma mema sem ni nkoye bra pa cha oba e be hwe ne aboa ye wo kuma se kwada so ejuna se market ne chi wa ene ebutu aye adwuma pa cha odoma yinkre wa pie kubi coaster brother job okwa akra ye wa akra Kasoa Millennium adade last stop inside wa ene wa aye adwuma ye number ne ye 0541 56 5199 0541 56 5199 and that's 050 28 12 161 050 12 050 28 12 161 and that's 0531 78 06 51 ABA help by number said the adwuma no oba beje card 100 Ghana cedi na take you vitals ayo obi bia kama edi ama asa no akohu doctor bra ABA help na beje bibire ne hunu se tumi wewe e wa hanhan mu no nyakopon da adoma chede no ama ABA help wa jimi se nyamensa e wo bakram
ABA help ya damase ye twa ye ho na ya ba ye ba dwumadi no e beto aso live on Oyerepa 100.7 ye live e Oyerepa television President Eba toothpaste. Apostle papa eno no. Twitwu se na osenye fe anopa anwumre obetwu se a. President Eba ne chako no na ewo se ode etwi ose. Na president to the twu se a ema asenye fe wanum nkan hwam. Afe osi mu ntokro nyina no etiachi amoawa entumi ma emedi agro wo sinima na jo abra wada enja yade ewo sinim titu pa ene kaka. Osiasin konkone ne nyina president eyi e de free ho boss ne oban ese ho senkan no president eneka eka ne ye pebi kofie mofra ne use na mpanyimfo mu use efie ho bia eno ena wose mode etwi mo se Ghana Dental Association agiatum ese president eno ena eye papa president every smile matters Bosomtwe Community Bank PLC ye ne ye hwa ma osikasem aye kama na ya mekasa Bosomtwe Community Bank PLC ebia na banka ne omudi djuma no wo entumi mawo emwa wa bra ahokyera ba na ese wo sa bank no osese omo a bra Bosomtwe baby account current account savings account fixed deposit kososusu ena kidi account ubi account na diskatuma o qualify say loans ahodo a ye de my customers any omo ni edi djuma no qualify say onya bi your microfinance loan your kososusu loan your salary loan your commercial loan bonanza loan social loan child development loan and afi so your agricultural loan we nyina na yesika ye de ma se fakwadi udjuma emfaso obaso a break kakra na ye no ye he say sika na wotua na mfaso na wotua no ɛyɛ nkakra sɛ de bɛyɛ ɔho ensan kyerɛw wabra wo wabɛgye bosea na wɔ yɛn yasoɛyɛ electronic banking app no ɛyɛ adwuma untimi ma bank no ma Ghana Pay so ubetimi ne yɛ adwuma *992# on all networks afei so obusuani bi send you sika from ononia obaye ho a yebeyi ama akama bra ebre bia eni ho kontena ase na head office no ewo meche bosom ke community bank plc atonso agujachi kofu trader hinema kokoben adwuna se ebu akwa atonso bokura putoja ne magazine ye branches ewo ho frɛn 0508642705 and 03220 98076 bosom ke community bank plc together we prosper. Aiming Scientific Hospital, the best alternative medical hospital ewo Africa. Yes, say, for stroke ya de bra, for wo sembra, and I say ya de na enu die sie no, ya de kwankro we die chira, esie woni paduanim kra. Just why ya unhu ya de kroko ni efriu, yes ya de bia new system ni mu, enso de bia wo ho se wo so tia na etie. Ahotopa e de ahoto ahode unibi. Bra Aiming Scientific Hospital. Yenu yo diagnostic machine mrofu ahyeda ye do hye afidie ni mu yade bia efiri tisukosu na ase e oni padua ni mu no ebeyi apie yi pia ye no makoma kwaduonu nan FDA age atum ye de no ni bi kanwa obenya ayaresa stroke awo ho nsem o de kan ho a ye tenete e de emaw kuma se atwema tachiman kwada so fo ase kwan so ena ye wo other branches e wo Ghana man mu no enche boga wa bibia ni Accra Takra de Tamale atebubu nkoko sunyane ho Sahidebiso any ho ye branches ho for 0277 001234 0277 001234 ensuo no e ahodo mienu ye wa acidic water ene ho alkaline water acidic water ehia eso obenum akoni padua ni mu onomu a eboa ma ya de bia betena oni padua ni mu frisa acidic water no o haupi ene wom ye de sinema ye de dware ye de ohoro niema mu ye de prap ye de ohoro efie ehwese ho be kama na mom nsu a adokotafo age atum se wo se enum ko ni padua nim no eye alkaline water na Ghana ha alkaline water na ba akopɛ Kangen energetic drinking water eno ni nsu a minerals a wo de wo nsuo mu to say calcium magnesium potassium any iron onomu a onya bi ewom eno ni nsu a onomu a me ba cho ema o skin no yes akoda foforo de eno ni nsu a onomu a ema oda kama eno ni nsu a onomu a me ba cho e detoxify your system no yi acid nyina efri ni padua nim no alkaline na betenem e ba ne sa yade e friend yade ontumi ene eniasi Kangen energetic drinking water o liver o kidney wakoma ebe ya adwuma kama nom Kangen ensuo no ensuo ebi ewo Breman UGC ena Tafu New Road Abawaru Junction ensuo pi ewo ho afe Ghana man mu ha ukon kran uko Koforidia uko Cape Coast uko Mankesima mebacho ye so distributors no ya to omo e de apete a ho nyina ubenya nsuo ni bi e de ato tie ni yepa Accra Cape Coast Koforidia Asankragwa ensuo ni pi e wo ho no ma ubenya bi na wato for 024144910507379474 grow find the mekana asemo na mani age pa eboa pa na nanu mi share grow find doctor nam say doctor say me fro the menses doctor na say the menstruation doctor esan say we grow find no eno na aboa ama ema no menses a wo munya problems ebre wa chire no eto etwa oba obu nsa waya ase yoya menemo ka say edin no na mintimi mo ababa wa bia na anu menini di nkomo enro ya oso wabu ni nsa yaw pa na mu no nya asem keto na am say oba de nka bu nsa wo say jojo ma adenti na aye problem dia ma anope no say eya ne so atika kra na am say maame kope grow fine adro nom unum grow fine adro na obu nsa ya obi anim normal ma obeya adwuma se de ope bia be ko be nante akobia no unya problem onum grow fine adro na eboa ma wo menses no eba me ba cho moja no entu emroso o menses ensisi so ma o menstrual cycle esesa a grow fine herbal tonic and anoma ebisisi ama and I feel so grow fine no maybe I cho onum no eboa Emma utumi didi utumi da moja dia furusani ye ewo online ene onsem kama o sorry anopa nipadua na yemre onum grow fine na nipadua no benya ahoden wa yare awie ho to na sa ho to no opese ye content ma wa grow fine ena eye ne kama a day amount vitamins awodo e grow fine adro ni mu kwana ka ba misi ba Fred Mens smart eba apidang pure leaf afi baby eton robi akwa obenya bi ato opedodo a digital back clinic Kumasi amekum roundabout Bank of Africa enchen ho a eho ena grow fine wa me ba cho okwa obenya adro ni dodo pa na oso watumi ato for 0244 596532 0244 596532 na oni grow fine edi enkomo grow fine makes you grow fine. Bash digital satellite or mal decoder fako fie fako adwumam dwuma bia wo ye bia no or hese TV a ewo adwumamu ho no programs ahodo e wo so nya ehwe o TV so no benya bia hwe na anika abaho enu ntina fie o se individuals monji decoder ne bi wo decofie a wo benya programs ahwese papa no emema de ye de pa ene ball nti ball ewo so action movies ewo so bema bi o panyum pa te se me enyum ewo so ema no wo programs o mta hwe bebre na ye kwan a lifestyle ni food ho programs ho so obenu aduane obi dress kama no ahyehye ne ho ene sa telenovelas no ni nyina ebi ewo Bash digital satellite decoder ne so emofra ne so ombesua the educational programs wombe he omo cartoons eno ya anwumre bibia akosie imu adwono ni nyina no eye Bash digital satellite decoder no eso afei edu kwasiada edu memenda edu fiada yebekọ asori program bia pese ohwe no ewo Bash digital satellite decoder no eso nintina de bia ka chem say game centers, hotels, guest houses, restaurants, individuals mo babasha no mabaji decoder no ye bedi mo chako installation amamo ye wi ana recharge e de akam ho na recharge ye no individuals no sika utua ne ye chemu miensa ne ato ba kwa ato atwene no atua mienu pe na say ma 33% discount off eye product bia auto ewo Bash digital satellite ye door to door delivery esan e de kan report junction ship mo ho ena ewa edi ejuma 0556287757 0556287757 ene Bash digital satellite enkasa ebia ba clinic dia no pay ate om Canada ntino number say de 2 dwa no na wafre na ebia one no edi nkomo na ani yade no watu ni nyina ase edi amount ti ejem ede ama Mr.
All right.
Otuo-Acheampong.
Thank you very much. Inti translate sola na na ne.
Yes. Say no anajo. Eko emai.
Sa. Bebia.
Can nationwide eko emai. But omo patronize translate sola no. Omo ni problem.
Sola dey do
nkan. There is the apetampi nso to apetampi nso anto.
Okay, me we ni mo mbacho mo nye ne wanze ngofo obie se number be no.
Yeah.
Emfrefre keke o frɛ no akɔ anim. 0242438746.
Yeah.
0242438746 and 0256
Yeah.
040838. All right, solo. Mugu arrangement so translate solar number no. Mugu so
you go so.
Okay. We are very fine. Why?
They say the 15th August.
Oh, and a year 1 week no.
1 week now.
Okay. Ewo sekuwa. All right. Nano edabe no.
Isi memenda.
Oh, okay. Right. Babo, you
Boss, good morning. Tama. Asemasi. Some kesiye na esiye no. Some say there's a massive feud. Others say it's a big rift. Some say it's also a huge standoff. Ghana Football Association in a coalition course with the Minister of Sports. While the GFA, while the minister wants Carlos Queiroz, the GFA has done in agreement, has agreed with Pedro Lito Brito. Tama, Bobista is the new man for the Ghana Football Association. Tama asem kese na aba no. E de bufo kese ato aba minister bu of den say ono president directing so ne Carlos Cruz nkasa. Mo si echi akwakofa se mo kofa efensen Keved coach di naba. E de asem kese pa na aba no. Enti ntokwa asi. Be the Ghana Football Association ese omo mpe Carlos Cruz. Omo pe Keved for coach no. Minister say on there president are directing say on Carlos Cruz in Casa. Ne woman we deal no krama akase Carlos Cruz didn't say people so. Say ye ka say commanding combat announcement no. Enu ntina ma mu ntimi nyeye no. Nti asem kese a abexin say yekum and no pay so eno no. Nti just say mo bo mo dia na mbo pini minister no bisa no say dia na ekoso. We first believed in him and thought he was coming to help Ghana football. But Kurt has turned Ghana football into politics. TT brothers. Angry speak out. Tama, your own TT brothers. Or say, Kurt Banang Unimise or Babe Ghana football. Na said politics in Kwana or your Ghana football. Na, and yes, I na SSA or ye no. In their quest to kill Ashanti Gold SC, Ashanti Gold 04 owners ran to the chiefs of Adanse to gain legitimacy, but Anglo Gold says they can't sponsor them. Tama, until latest information, and also free horn also no. Military intensify drilling of house players at Pobi Mine. Tama, and the omu chumushu papa. He said the omu chumu ankasa na. Players near no man who are military for nice park no so my actual say na ye pese ye no concern. Ghana is broke. We can't properly kit our national teams. Whilst the Black Stars wear different jersey, the Black Satellites also wear different jersey. Tama and wafu zombie no mo Cote d'Ivoire no jersey a yedi bona edaso no. And so Black Stars there no ebi na check like nti national team no ebi share different jerseys. We are in different jerseys all together. And so ni asem kese a and so ababeto ho no mo. Mediama officially announced coach Nana Mankwa. Tama onu ni di no mo say friend say mam last yes no video nefe na there dey come fast omo di yi ni pie no na ya dia na akono yi papa and this idea officially na no there na say speculation he said officially no me dem afọ ankasa dia babontin say omo di new coach aba oba be bi dem adwuma no nti eno so na ho no Bechem United start pre-season with Seth Osewaya yet to announce a head coach nti okay after na bond me my last video na ba no eno amo announce no kama what head coach omo try say omo strengthen technical team no say coach wo hoda dan say be strengthen na ye de ohun say wo miem wo hyem kena wo miem ti wo de obi a ne mo odu na eba obi a ne mo mia ni say mo odu sen de wo hoda da no
or assistant or assistant.
Okay.
I've been speaking to him, sir. No, I'm joy assistant.
Son, no catch it.
Oh, he is. Yes, I know. He is assistant coach to Tanko.
And then the strength now, best strengthening.
No, strengthen as anything.
Nothing to be ordered than Abisham can say the more than about
the guy has strengthened Bibia. Now, tables, you want to say, oh, in a 9-bar coach, and I didn't own strengthen. Strengthen doesn't mean no do be cold. So. Better say basic. Better say
table no say the now who try a biafo said the ho no we to na the for be shama
table na 4 nti ba ku bu na de ba ku be was strengthen and say
no to that now we actually
so the meaning of strengthen is o ma bibi ho ayedin
we shemu kina e ya mre na afi na wo be shemu kina e ba ne sa na afa the more
it could be from anywhere or your assistant coach. He is.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Onu anum tone Mediema Fonya, he's an assistant coach.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And he,
all right, Zach. Young boy, I know you.
Yeah, no, my name why Harry is.
Oh, yeah, excited, sir.
He's stressing about it. If Mediema
he's an assistant coach. Yeah, we could Jangazi over strengthen.
And come making it specific because on a lady. And we knew why you are over stretching.
Excited.
This, you know.
He's really excited. When
the danger man is in his element.
Was on 10 or 7. Oh, say you don't need to know him. Oh, Sana Oeno. No, Madame for the Onya Juma be saying. And then me Madame for Pano. Pa Nano, Menene Kasai, we have been speaking almost every evening.
Na captain person just say
so Kimveza Mamela Oboazakes so ne nano no no ball na mini
so
Obo ta line so ball as obo no ne say Mamela as a boarding
okay.
What did I say? They be my last pass. They are my from my last. Say.
Okay.
I bought money friend my last. Obi o tia so as be any.
Okay.
To the enya asemo. Enya asemo a echi
Yes,
bia.
go share can face na say. Okay.
On the boss pan from Paul Manso.
Okay.
The time from Paul any team na koye no kan. Oh no.
I was 2010, 20 you know.
That come we so go. Nanze
So I'm running there. It's all about the transfer window. Na maybe we are about the young Diomande Unkomo, the chess game. Florentino Perez is almost winning. And then maybe na media see. And a reporter free England Urban said Liverpool are ready to bid 150 million euros for
110 plus 40.
Yes, Bradley
add-ons
Barcola. Now add-ons no 20 million tied to the Premier League performances and a 20 million tied to Champions League, but 110 million fixed.
Liverpool more cash.
Okay, now but and 150 no pounds more. Say by around
150 euro.
Well, euro 50 euro.
Oh, 50
150 euro.
Okay. Oh, that will be around 130.
On the whole France, I saw this kind of coin euros. How they are pounds? You have to mention the figures in euros. Sana or more title. But CCATI PSG valuation and a scar or more access for 170 million euros for Bradley Barcola. Say if you want Bradley Barcola, it's 170 million euros. And pay reports a free France, l'équipe Urban said Monaco a rejected PSG 45 million for Aklouch. That's almost our guy now, the French international. 45 million. PSG have Monaco a rejected Sasikano for Abrantefen Aklouch. And so by rejecting that offer, we say another beneficiary or a direct replacement of Bradley Barcola. It where first offer you reject is then PSG will go back again for Aklouch with an improved offer to get him. And Liverpool, because one thing that I can say, Areola make it point clear that he needs a winger. When a coach in his first conference, now there all kinds when he say I need a winger. It just say one area that he thinks he has to improve. Because one sell every team no go. So they need to improve that area with a winger. And Omania Brese Omania Bradley. Let's see if PSG will accept that 150 million euros now. Omania con and answer whatever will happen. No, we'll bring the update for our listeners. Again, Mr. Otuo, Barcelona Hansi Flick first target. Julian Alvarez. Omako Atletico for no Bomato in Chen Yento.
Now no player no at the World Cup making it clear say he has spoken to Mpimfono, his desire to move to Barcelona and all those things, But Atletico have been very firm too. They are not selling Julian Alvarez to Barcelona. They are not selling it already. America rejected a bid from Real Madrid. They are not selling him. Yet to one look the buy say Sana Barcelona after say Omoko Alvarez wana anye ye and as at now the enye ye Omri 2 different bits. Ako Bournemouth. So mo pay Eli Junior Krupi. Eli Junior Krupi. But the 2 different bid ako. Now before the bid na Bournemouth Eddie come mechanic very clear say omo boy over 100 million euros. I was now the 100 million euros are very normal in football. Are very common. Team Biakon was 100. So Bournemouth says Eli Junior Krupi. The valuation 100 million if you are coming, bring 100 million. So the club say the 2 bids now Basa de Koya Nina fall below the valuation of 100 million. So it has been rejected. Amukoya and Bournemouth they are not selling him because Skanamade Bano and Drew Sikano. Who said this boy they bought him for 10 million pounds from Lorient. That was in 2024-2025 season. And a man bought loan that season year. Then he joined them last season. So at the age of 19 years, 33 matches, or 13 Premier League goals in his debut season. So Barca Huni said, say Alvarez, then let's replace him with Abraham Eli Junior Krupi. And I also had you say 100 million from Bransani Jamu Ediako. So another interesting transfer saga. You full how it will end. Finally, for two press, I'm at the go ahead say Rodri he has contacted Man City. So verbal discussion have started. And I'm sure say the Madrid fans, the like Visa Money, Babe Samono Money Bejano paper. Say finally Real Madrid have verbally contacted Man City. More discussion started for Rodri. We are here and say Madrid are ready to offer 50 million euros for a 31-year-old Rodri. I can 1 year. And now the fee say 50 million euros a day. I hear so I be a city for no a year more members like a 55 to 60 million euros a day. They may accept and allow Rodri I can 1 year contract to leave. Jose Mourinho is building a team. And in the rebuilding up all year at Madrid officer Ohia Rodri to add up to that Muford no Ajibon na control the game with the amano. Real Madrid send your bet me Ajin Kruwa. And one transfer window to in the next 1 week a bit hot pa Rodri to Real Madrid and also Asha Boba. Na Madrid one na last one me the area For Perez, he's a master of transfers. So I don't you understand it better. And watch him. Only Vinicius. Uncommon DNA, your best and me pesca way. I'm from Mamia, me Mbappe Scanibi, men from Mount, at the Bemont, young from Mount. Only said that report, they said he like so other he sends and also been a man and say Village in the company want to. Whether blackmail is a good way to use there. Use other options to blackmail to get what they want. Because I can't 1 year. And see, the next thing is that Vini wants to leave or call team A. And either you are forced to give him what he wants and also go for free. That was maybe an discussion. So quickly, what he did was that so my Vini Junior mo room on the car about one thing say or qua. The actually say the replacement about bedding more because now a class of Vini is going. So getting the replacement will be very expensive. Now simple. Young call bid for Yan Diomandi. And the other tour, Diomandi may even end up not playing for Real Madrid. That is if they finally get what they want by giving Vini or mono option or no sign more. He may even end up not playing for Real Madrid. because and then almost 85 Echo and I reject you know. Sky Germany are reported so far no bid officially say akwa omodi akobi ma more than what omodi kako first one no. Eti omodi akọ. Now Vinny knows that someone is coming. Vinny's camp now know. Now the report now is that he is coming back on the table to discuss the contract extension with Real Madrid. It looks more like say for Perez is now coming to win by not overpaying what Vinny wants. On the first then in one position say I want to get what Mbappe age. Apart from that, nothing on the table. So now with Diomande in the news, Vinny Camp knows that now he is bringing in a player virtually to replace him. Last season, Mr. To offer Europa, offer the top most players with the most take-ons. You understand why Diomande transfer on just Dinke can say Flugeke. Most take-ons offer. I'll get the most take-ons last season in Europe. You understand why Abante Feno Diomande, because I'm saying to 3 offer most take-ons. Lamine Yamal, no, he was second. Lamine Yamal was first. He was second. Then Vinny was third or fourth or so. And see, the Diomande story, and we kill Vinny Junior's camp. Because now it's either you accept Real Madrid's offer, no, and I said they are bringing in someone. So Perez is now winning that game with Vinny camp now. And the news is that Bones Vinny has extended because Omu used to ask now as a bit to get fairness and what they want at Real Madrid now. Oh no, they try to use Arsenal. Vinny Mukam say so to get what they want at Real Madrid. Then before Money Baba wanted Perez Eddie already bid no call Leipzig to weaken Vinny Jr. Until now, only option either he accepts it and I say this idea. All right, the game ends.
Mr. Acheampong.
Yeah, Mr. Otuo.
It's you.
Mr. Dawson. The band say every football fan be a trained there in the club. There will transfer market and so. Now, Mr. Otuo say recently na you discuss Arsenal defense. And now one player na Mr. Otuo Okwabondin say who is so bit me joining Arsenal for the meantime to help fix your defensive problems was John Stones. And they say Inter Milan. And John Stones say we are so or Cornwall Kwakusiakan Eddie Amomo. So we are going to have an Inter backline of Manuel Akanji, na Wenya John Stones and a Bastoni. But you who be free because you Inter or the Achebimo and a Bastoni more bought Champions League I could do final. The Achebi was around 38 years. And it looks like the Italians we are a different way of giving some players another opportunity in life. League behind senior bono. The intensity in the Italian Serie A and how I welcome some players, no. John Stones will flourish away in Inter Milan. You be who a different John Stones. The only problem with John Stones is the rate at which only available when you need him. A honey penny how I want John Stones. But if he's available, absolutely, so back terreno. Manchester City will say Kanji Emre. Boko Inter to Oyejumane Kama. So also John Stones. I think one of the Premier League teams, specifically Chelsea and Arsenal, Nesenka Baku keep John Stones for England. It's quite unfortunate. Chelsea after Thiago Silva Koye, sa leadership na we chiro no munya biem. To when you try Chelsea games a commander, a director, a leader to organize the backline Chelsea nibi. And unfortunately for them, they don't even have a solid goalkeeper, a reliable goalkeeper. So here baby a Gigi Donnarumma Drew, Manchester City post after 1 year. So here the David Raya or Arsenal post no. Motu Chelsea nibi sa. Intinanka Chelsea nya bitse John Stones together with the young guys on the Chaluba Bibo Motu utimu say obesheshe chiro yi kakra in the matches that he will be available, just like Thiago Silva at Chelsea. So Mete Link, I was a bit happy saying Chelsea for and Arsenal also for short-term basis. This is a player watching almost 6 Premier League titles. Into about league neighbor to onim bibia afa league no ho. And that is something Arsenal person back to back. So getting him on board, you know, John Stones any player may also be a lot of trouble when Saliba and Gebroye fit almost 30 ahead of him. But every Arsenal fan will do they say when you call him, say Saliba and Gebroye, but no do baby now person in the bar. Don't forget how versatile he is to the extent that he can even play as a number 6.
You know for a fact, and now I'm ready to play that role. I said, John Stones at his age and now
he's only 32.
Yeah, so he wants to be playing.
No, he wants to be playing, but
so,
there are set. For instance, at Chelsea there, also no Kasan issues of injuries. So any good coach, any better tenacity, a game management structure. He will not be allowed to play so many matches. So at the end of the day, no injury, no better baby. So new role no in understanding that he might not really be the first choice in a setup like Arsenal to Saliba and Gebro, but will be introduced when needed there.
So this is John Stone. Major absence periods. Assuming you are the sporting director of the football, whatever. 2024-25 season. Hamstring injury. Out for about 3 months. 94 days.
Exactly.
After getting hurt in February. 2025-26 just ended season. Out for 67 days during the season. So career to sideline for hundreds of days across over 30 separate medical issues. So would you go for this player?
First thing first. First disadvantage with John Stones is injuries. Any inconsistency. But the inconsistency in the performance. When he's on the field, you see the delivery. But his availability is the main issue. So for a team like Arsenal, this was my point. Already more starters or assembling in Saliba. Now Arsenal want to compete. So to my Arsenal target not to other. It is to defend the Premier League, win either the FA Cup or a League Cup, and go to the Champions League final and eventually win it. That would definitely be the target for Arsenal. So along the line, matches need also. You need to rotate and reshuffle your squad. In that cases,
with a player you can rely on.
You need a bench that is deep enough. So, manage John Stones with limited matches. When you call upon him, he will come and deliver. That is Arsenal. And Arsenal at the end of the day, you don't have a problem with your starting 11. But you need experience along the line to survive the long season now. And that experience along the line, it means that the major solid unit of Arsenal, which is their defense, should never face any form of crack. And so be kono be bar utibusa the obabe jinam no be adwuma ne kama. Champions League experience will be, which is a target of Arsenal. League experience will be the mentality of winning it. And surviving under the Pep Guardiola culture means that under Arteta and same Premier League, adaptation, settlement will not be a problem. Into your first choice, but when you call upon him, he comes and he delivers. Chelsea, the American said Chelsea with defensive leadership issue. Especially the fact that they don't have a good goalkeeper. Why established to be the commander. And when certain experienced figures like this are available, it's worth the risk, it is worth the gamble. Again, he is a free agent. So transfer fee be him. And a paving way for a less risky transfer. But it's unfortunate say these two clubs no be going for him and he's going to Inter Milan. Makase Inter in Italy, no, they welcome a fallen giants. Shedin Zeku, even when Enyoma Fedi of man or England, or look at modern boy, a Italy. Should we say Ashley Young, Chris Smalling? The list goes on and on and on. So when you go there and you're only serious, the system will accommodate you and you will still flourish. So you better send you about Bastoni, Akanji, John Stones. They say Inter Milan beats me the about Champions League, ne the about a Juma. Otuo, World Cup na ha player ba could be power. Now say yen nyina adwen course. Ago Thiago. I had a club. World Cup na ma because this is a player. Premier League was a second top scorer. And he can now come out for ball strikers no. And can one name on your exceptional World Cup ka krebi so so ka 100 million bi beba. I'm so too Brentford 100 ni bi beba.
Yeah.
Because some clubs need center forwards. And one of those teams here, Barcelona.
Also Brentford for Sue Brazil for.
Oh, there be to World Cup, no. Especially first game and against Morocco, which was a tough game. Let's be honest, and it was bad. After that, everything went down. It looks like story be and fan who be. Nidim baby be and be. Me tell other players be amount for 100. No, I'm say, hey, Abrante dear. Sometime or two, some doors are also danger at the end of the day, because I feel say the history of Barcelona and Brazilian players. And koye bibi kakeva World Cup nya be 4 goals bi. And Brazil be top pan, can he do a marketing mba? Can he do be papa? But his name is nowhere. And it looks like yes, nobody is even making an attempt to go in for him. No matter his exceptional performance in the Premier League. I feel say World Cup now letting it down. But yes, I 100 million be will to be the man. But whenever I listen to Barcelona and their center forward discussion, there's one player I keep on asking, why is Barcelona not going for Lautaro Martinez? I said, Mr. Center forward in Komobia also be in Kono. But he's a proven player when it comes to the role as a center forward, and he's even more than a center forward. Though Julian Alvarez is a solid player, Otuo Alvarez Woba. In 2 years, all build your team for the next 5 years, for the next 6 years. 1 year, ma center forward position. Otuo nim say, obe take you over. Ama ye bot top now, top 10, top 5. Nidi mebe with Julian Alvarez. But for the Barcelona project, Otuo, I feel say, and getting the experience of Lautaro Martinez 2 times, and what me carry Inter Milan as the captain, as the leader to the Champions League final. When it comes to the Italian Serie A, what you better under Conte and also under Christian Kivu. Eti komona nke be bisani say, let's not forget Conte kakra, Simone Inzaghi kakra or survive and Kivu so survive. So he's a proven center forward. And Ocean ball now, even this World Cup, Obio Argentina biano. On paper, he was the number 9 in matches are all starting. But when the game start, the position of Lionel Messi and the role near Diama Messi, it meant that Lautaro needed to do more than number 9. He needed to drop deep and help with build-ups. Into a the ball playing ability, it is not in lack. All I say, coaches be representer for the mupedie. And you see the ball number 2 anymore penalty box, the traditional standing 9 or mupebim. They need players who can also sometimes evolve to the wings, create from the left wing or from the right wing, and also as a number 10. And this is a player we're training in our comunum. In Lautaro Martinez, big games we're scoring with consistency, Mr. Tuachere. So if I'm a ding, that's also an excellent conversation when it comes to Argentines. Yeah, there. And what should Mr. Tuachere the ball now? After say Luis Suarez free Barcelona, I say Robert Lewandowski the best him. Oh, only team best survive because a proper number 9. But we Tuachere come when the ball now is Suarez the NBU. Lautaro born. I say Suarez the NBU. So, if he is given an opportunity at Barcelona, which me to me assure say Barca caught knocking her. He's a player they can find their way. Roberto TSA and the Brentford guy is a Barca copy. Bob no about 13 goals in the Premier League. I mean, come on.
Why no?
Krupi, Barca. Look at this. No. 19. There's a proven player around in Lautaro Martinez. I don't know the situations around him, but I feel Lautaro is enough for Inter Milan to the extent that it wouldn't be bad for him to make another move and take on another challenge like the Barcelona challenge. I think Barca will too. Okay. So when you're Rafinha daha, when you're Lautaro Martinez daha, Dani Olmo nechi, na Lamine Yamal waha. That's a solid front line that can contest with any front line via parody when it comes to the game. I'm to and saying.
Thank you very much, Mr. Acheampong. Jibo. Yango.
Okay. Yeni urane reference Pepe Morata no nkomo kakra bi. Na bema boda. Say you worship players, football, some decisions are you taking off the pitch no. Ayana you because at the end of the day the ball na ye boy. The SU park na so nkwa na concentration wo. Ati onkofo bi omo ta kira zutu omo decisions omo taking no. Enemy hu results na wo park so no. Inti hawa clubs kra no ye si fire clubs ene kwan ye fa so hihye players no. Omo yes ade no. Football fans and recognize womo. Tubonsi e bebo ball na wie no. Na ni team age cap. The first thing not the asida command the player, the second thing not the asida command the coach. By be able to any omo league games ah, omo se no be stance mu. During winter period no me and the jacket. Yes, so your sporting director. The big decisions. How our team ne be assemble, ama coach kura dia be bobo no. So to omo na yes adwuma no. Before o move to the CEO role at Inter Milan. Uruan FNC Pepe Morata no, o bibi abema boda e kamia say. O father directors in the game ah. Ono so won ne kwan bi onam so. Especially e koba clubs are financially omunya strong, they are not there. But already those clubs to compete with Oma financial omo. That has been a strength. Me kai maybe. Now a sporting director ewo Sampdoria. When you say Sampdoria in the early 90s, now you're one of the famous clubs in Italian football. Okay, David Platt, the late Gianluca Vialli, Roberto Mancini, Nancy Moya, I tell you for appointing as a coach. Sampdoria boya said 1992, Zuto, when Barcelona won their first Champions League trophy, Sampdoria no more. It was against Sampdoria. But Emuhono Sampdoria tiko kaka. It's European football by year den the momo. Abramo fa Pepe Morata. Oye Bibi. He took a Sampdoria team a season before non-appointment. Komoko relegation. Just 2 points and Ama Sampdoria qualification to the then UEFA Cup. But look at what he did the following season. Antonio Cassano no a journeyman. Ofribari, Oko Roma, Oko Real Madrid, Waba AC Milan, Wabo Inter Milan. Zutu. Cassano career surrounded by controversies. But at that point, now could do stage. I say Obia beso be working with Antonio Cassano because or hardene. O the ball better. Even when Andano Galliani is saving the career, Oba Milan do nya heart issue. Milan nya bu trema na mare baba. Oba ya o say ono Inter Milan fan. And okofa Antonio Cassano. Na Italy for striker bi near fan Gianpaolo Panzini. And okofa ono Sophie Fiorentina. Ye season no. Na Sampdoria a qualify to the playoff of the Champions League. It is baby and the first season of form free and the second season baby odomu duye. Or starting with Walter Novelino and obey with Luigi Del Neri. It after that season and the Juventus for Befano. So to Juventus no and the Luigi Del Neri koye. But we do Juventus no take some decisions a her club ne kakra na supporters nem peneso. But eventually at a point after decisions the Juventus supporters ever worship here. E dey no ye. Oko Juventus na na be mo boda. We decided say players at Juventus e worship o money bi no or kiki players ni be out. E bi ni why Diogo na Juventus akofan from Werder Bremen, that Brazilian international. David Trezeguet, who was a legend of Juventus, which is our players and no more market free. Some of the famous decisions were taken with Juventus, which eventually, and this Juve team no more dominant in Italian Serie A, starting from the era of Antonio Conte and Max Allegri Betuasono, Ebinie. Paul Pogba was a young player at Manchester United. Now Manchester struggle some man opportunities. And we will find buy. Virtually like a free agent. And Rapello to AC Milan. When you take 2 years, Milan for some policy ni say player be obenya more than 31 years no. Omunya ready some be offer more than 2 years contract. Enti Galeni and fasa contract na Rapello. No the contract no aba be fa no. Wako Germany by Leverkusen. No the 10.5 million euros akofa Arturo Vidal. Who was among then the best midfielders in the German Bundesliga. Or then kakran sa no building Juventus team. 1-3 Scudetti with Antonio Conte. Then Allegri Bertuas no. Omobo 2 Champions League finals. One against Barcelona, one against Real Madrid. Within that period no, or the Patrice Evra, na Manchester Fosu Evra, Emre, or the Daniel Alves, no the number Beshim, Sami Khedira, no Akofanaba, Carlos Tevez, no Akofanaba. Otimi Asambu, all these players. Even when Real Madrid will almost reject a young Alvaro Morata, no Akofano the number. When you have a sporting director in the person of Pepe Morata, there is one thing I guarantee, or Chelo say, and yes, you can't quite enough to build a strong side. Mr. Anope Yeka John Stones as him. Now, also we are talking about what John Stones are achieving as a footballer. Now, not that you made the whole thing. I'm saying, Besame Hadibi. When you say John Stones, see if a Premier League in Nkwa, he's the most decorated centre back. Why Premier League titles change defender be a centre back behind the Premier League? He's the most decorated centre back in the Premier League. 6. Closer to him, John Terry. Why 5? 6 now, GN, winning at Man City. Sir Pep Guardiola side now, dominating Premier League. No, John Stones no can the key figures among the team. No, why would Inter Milan go for John Stones? Because to looking at the market, and the centre backs are more boarding. Centre backs are boarding, and then you say Inter recently or my build almost strength when it comes to their 3-back system. Something that the same person, I people Morata with Juventus. Wait. Sir, 5 and 6. Sir, okay, that's it. Why? Over my years no.
Oh yeah.
Okay, other can one idea. I can't John Stones there no na. Ya had there. So, it's the 3-back system no. Owojuve BBC, Bonucci, Bazzagli, Chiellini. Oba Inter Milan, Oma for through a lot of process. A do time be Milan screen here. Stefan Di Vraj. No Massisem. Ebe recently ebe hum Baksoni Archebi. And I say Akanji Bekao. Inter a move on from the experience of Achebi. Achebi might not be a world-class centre back, but Oyobi are not fitting into the 3-back system well. Our experience because Abobo Nache. See a transfer market here. Maybe you need 50, 60, 70 million maybe. And we go to amount for centre back maybe. So John Stones is available. If John Stones is available, okay. Or a free agent, or better sign non-fee kakra. And then you for 15 being common. Now you man of 4 million euros a season. Because John Stones already he's a proven winner. Players now mobile with leadership qualities. No, he is there. Yes, our 32 years, but the Serie A is not quick like the Premier League. He fits into the Premier League, and they was building a strong battery beam. Baksoni from the left, John Stones in the middle, Akanji at the right side. Where my brother? See a center backs a whole game. I'm more clubs. I'm not sure. Said this Inter 3 centre backs no, based on how all building on Ubetime you frame. This is the work of Pepe Morata. You be season no, won't say be Inter will be challenging with the big boys. Almost spending huge. Ebiani Yakobo Christian Kivu Abaso as a coach. Yakobo Lataro Martinez Abaso go be our share. At the Inter Edu stage no more challenging with the big boys because in the last 4 years Inter Milan bought Champions League final twice. Obiani Wama Pepe Morata credit. But when you move to Italy, The Italians will tell you, say, the success of every single Italian club in a particular season.
I revisited the creation.
Okay, Mate.
Yes, who can league in Kwao?
Yeah, see Premier League.
Or Kabum dia, or much more decorated Rio Ferdinand.
So
if you combine the achievements,
okay, into why expanding? No,
yeah,
why expanding? It's only no opinion. It's Inter Champions League final. Inter Champions League final against Manchester City. I Rodri go to Manchester City Jakes our final. You really know, you boy Inter Basono. Concentration in was on Simeone Inzaghi. Recent final mo boy ya PSG show mo. Inter ya dio, oh PSG ya dia chomba Inter force wa ya dia pa. Ni asako Simeone Inzaghi o. Simeone Inzaghi move to Saudi Arabia, El Hilal. Okoya na El Nassr for Aji League. But na Hilal for the defending champions o. Ekwaya Pepe Morata fast build the Inter Milan team no. Any decisions will take here, even for Simeone Inzaghi to become the coach of Inter Milan no. Nobody talks about Omo. Eti Italy dem zo to okwa. Omo say the success of every single Italian club resting on the shoulders of a proper sporting director. And they ababe ye common. Spain 4 years, England 4 years. Decisions are taking when it comes to see a structured team. Enkuta coaches biem. Dodo anano ekura director of football for no. But onse butu mejina park so onse go nti. Onyina touchline emetoto nensa emma direction ti no. So nobody talks about omu role anyhow omu build teams emma to omu successful. So recently we are Inter Milan fan and now you be a fan of football, you a fan of Italian football. Na say Inter a dominate Serie A na. Papa na build Juventus my Juventus for dominate Serie A no. Ono na ba Inter Milan na we build Inter Milan na and they started 2026-2027 Italian Serie A na Inter be rem as defending champions. Enti ye ka John Stones asem no. E Oyerepa Pepe Morata bizo the expertise how senior players and the ISRD no. Meditate what is going on at Real Madrid and bizo a very long transfer season or Real Madrid. Some catch you say obi oni Real Madrid ye bia no. Bizo player bia wo push Real Madrid. Edo makotare wo no. Madrid just a player na manako. Madrid feels say it's a different football club. Yes, they want superstars. But football na ye bono. Omo be so omo play no two Real Madrid cars. Enye wo player no. If you deserve it, they will give it to you. But if you are demanding more, ombeja wa mo akọ. E kwa be so na Cristiano Ronaldo fa eja Real Madrid. Zoto. E kwa be no fa so ja Real Madrid. About field results, commercial wise, what Ronaldo no offer Real Madrid team no. Na nya asem ketwa. But Ronaldo say, otu na ni Barcelona. Sika yedema Messi. Ohe sika na ema eje a. De omo ye no no so ye bu Real Madrid. Eti omo mfa na ketua nko 31 million euros. Florentino Perez Derby. Enye Messi ni Neymar munti. And ye ba be move salary dia call. If so, opese wo kwa akọ. Then menya so say to play be anya over 30 years. I turn say Scana Juventus for the to Cristiano Ronaldo 100 million euros. It players above 30. The most expensive is Cristiano Ronaldo when we move from Real Madrid to Juventus. The next thing they are Real Madrid here. They went to Brazil to pick a young boy. Around 35 million euros to Madrid. Okay. Over the age of 18, 19. They say Vinicius for 26 years. Process somebody Vinicius have for me. And then when Real Madrid is playing, they to Obiano or Cristiano Ronaldo BMO. Before the arrival of Kylian Mbappe, after Karim Benzema free one, the star man of the Real Madrid team, they Vini Junior. But no matter do stage, the competitor to Vini Junior, where do you need Barcelona or Real Madrid? Why Kylian Mbappe? Then, but there is one thing about Real Madrid team. So, politics of football. Makase, when Real Madrid build a team through different generations, mostly, I am not the star man of the team, a European. Mostly, I am not the star man of the team, a European. It's Madrid the team, yes, South American score. But I say, commercial wise, key player, the star man, who hear the face of the team, no. I am not a Europeans. Enti sadia na yadea okọ Real Madrid a eye adwuma yi pa between Kylian Mbappe. Why would Real Madrid still insist on Kylian Mbappe when they have Vinicius Junior? Because when you say commercial wise, selling Kylian Mbappe it was so change Vinicius Junior. It won't be mama kase sikana if Kylian Mbappe eji Real Madrid o Vinicius Junior ye mema obi ebia no is successful. This is how the story will end. Sevilla insisted on getting the same salary as Kylian Mbappe. Real Madrid will not pay. Real Madrid will not pay. Clubs no bet me offer Vinicius Junior. They are open. On see I can't ask na sem no ha. Arsenal be say any money they will bid for Kylian Vinicius Junior. Because when you say if they bid for Vinicius Junior now, Real Madrid be discount be cost. Omo discount so kostra Zoto except put Vinicius Junior in a difficult situation. Because what they are demanding, top clubs now, obetimi abo, obetimi they are competing no. Ebia no man timi antwa seska no. Eti Arsenal tenechiri. Obi obeka sa Arsenal pe Vinicius Junior bemzo nya no kro. They want Vinicius Junior. Omo hia ne pa. But omo person be enta sa game no. Eti go and deal with Real Madrid. If they are not able to meet your demands, yeah, Arsenal, you better tell me 2 demands no. By empesi ebeba na ka 1 year, Real Madrid for say me 200 million. Ye ntua sa 200 million no. It means to that a transfer no. Me sure say ebe kwa ebetia kwa koye okay the Real Madrid Manchester City Rubinho story. Just some few hours to end the transfer window. And a Rubinho ever join Manchester City. Why has a Vinicius Junior the anyway? Because this is a Brazilian. They be American South Americans. No more Jumayo. And when you say what national Vinicius Junior and ego na, he doesn't look like a player. Bema boda obe accept BBA or Real Madrid. Mananya comfortable. Because no one say the Kylian Mbappe offer Real Madrid no ono so offer bi nti yemfa say sika no emma no eti be ma boda e be hwese nyom esi ko Rodri Dian so no
okay so no
Rodri Dian so nyame yad mo china we will discuss it if Rodri will fit into the Mourinho system at Real Madrid and reason why Real Madrid they pay Rodri no e chan ye be expand no
na the Mourinho will have to adjust.
He might not say one thing is one thing is people are looking at Rodri as a player. They are not, but among the players around him, what makes Rodri? So what I say? A man for how good are you with the ball? Space I will create man home. The interceptions, any sign of man. The highest point of his career, a World Cup win. When you are judging as the best player. Look at the players that are surrounding Rodri, especially where the central role now Obono. Me and midfielders, but let's even look at defenders substitute Tomo. Pau Kubasi, Emerick Laporte. There is something special about them. They very comfortable on the ball. Omar passes, anyhow they move. Everything create space. The amount Rodri. Eti, and yes, he can't quite Real Madrid person Muchama Rodri, no. But how he will come to Real Madrid and fit into the Real Madrid system? The players around him, because Adiabako established and say, Rodri na Yahoo na Yabona Basun. They say, "Come on, I'm for the two Sergio Busquets." There are different generations. The two. Cannavaro, a FIFA World Footballer of the Year, but no point. And will be a Wahe Cannavaro, I heard Franco Baresi, I heard Maldini, will convince me, say he was a better defender than these two. But sometimes time do a I'm to about your time. And players no more. Real Madrid will not play like Spain. So when are there? Real Madrid to me more to say Spain. Mourinho's Real Madrid ain't me more to say Manchester City. Rodri no afa process bebremu and abema board or do the Rodri.
Okay.
Until you are not going to get that Rodri no Atletico Madrid no. Because Guardiola assistant the game no. Ti ebe how anyoma besiako.
All right. That can you into us one answer what you say sir. Say Ferdinand John Stones is much more decorated.
Nipa na ono ade na Zambia no. Or say of a Premier League no can answer. And I'm only chipping in say with Ferdinand I win 6. Okay. Soon one win 6.
Matthias.
And a woman
Matthias. Different all the other competitions near the Bahon there or much more decorated than Ferdinand. That's all. So what is this idea? And go. Also to your wife.
Carabana FA Cup no. Also be a champions league bako.
But that
and the difference between the two of them is that John Stones about 3 of the winning seasons in Yano, Bako 11 matches, Bako 9, Bako 14. So he wasn't influential in the 6 now moving in. But one of
Tino.
Sunday Debbie and a telephone there, Debbie.
A level bear.
As a player. Bako Bora boy, the same Bako. Hey.
I'll say I'm only consistent. A do baby, na baby, I Ginano. Ya jump pick up baby for.
You see, I am
yes, almost ball no. Oko almost them see here. Man, wa abudi ni abutri sensen ho. That's the point. So be born in the chair will be. So other Roberto Di Matteo just an event.
Oko mo dem dia.
Onye Champions League.
Because say individual was pan there. Federal be because ono sa 6 times ni ya Premier League player say players
so 6 Premier League 6 Premier League titles, captain. 2 league cups, Ferdinand. 1 UEFA Champions League and 1 FIFA Club World Cup. John Stones 6 Premier League. On quite any day no jet to us.
Sometimes not a squad player.
OGB. OGB. 3 FA Cups. 5 League Cups. 5. 1 UEFA League Champions League. 1 UEFA Super Cup. 1 FIFA Club World Cup. Baby, why no?
And the center pass of my Premier League, them will be to.
I went to me. I mean, heard them the English.
Most of the time,
Premier League will be
or G6, you know. Only twice and over Premier League team of the season. But Ferdinand or G6, 6 times in or savings and loans.
We see that the airport or we die no than and it's a quantity omusumu kwanson kosono abusua nika na e kama tina de achi as saying obia person ye savings na just ne de no e Bayport savings and loans aden na wontu America was e bia 3 months ade esimani su ni 6 months and 1 year nhihye e wo ho de ntia e nsi achi ba pa ne se omo da pay ro London so pay ro London uzika nda hono a nya de bom mosi anka nu buso no na je se ijetua to kama eno nti wo pe bia we no so bia eni atire ne nyina no ene se putuprum bibia to me wo se he mantimi kura nkomanim ne nyina no ene se Bayport eba momodina fei wona wa wie bibia ma bibia so atumi aye kama kai se Bayport savings and loans ye wo gan hade bibia nemum eye Kumasi ntino me ka wo se amakom traffic light ho na akọ to manager kuku dam omo abadaye pa no betena se na afia nhihye ye Bayport so de bibia woni tuam pefe e bre so a wa otimi pia wade to phone so na afia wa hyase na wo dey enjoy ana se betima boabo na bibia so timi akonkan e 0242 288915 eno eye Michael number eno no Daniel 0244 598400 mo mo for broadcast no 0558 119281 Eugenia number near 0559 980891 that is a Bayport savings and loans at me apoa tinated no tieniye yenya ahwehwemu ye papa say ampa kwane mo fa so a omo die duro ni ba bonten no aboa Ghana for ye tinated venake yesi emma ya na bosome so na mbumu nsa kofo hunu ne asie ene oso saade no eye 10 of the past etuo etwa pens na enwunya owo akiri wodie no ya na eba 10 ye ba kokokokokoko entu fini bi be ka akiri obenya nsunsanso wadro ye tenated venake mo amokoto tenatet malake no since 2003 and a dre abwa Ghana for ama malaria fever typhoid fever mo amaye mre adwumadinti maye mre stress no wo ne ti dwane gaga okwa wo se wadro tenatet malake wonya bia ebeboa na afei atumi aboa mo nso amuyem ekeka mo all senti ni nyina no se wotwa bi kakra mframa bia begina wo yem gas no yes ni nyina no ne se modro tenatet tomac mixture tenatet tomac mixture wonya bia sade ne to betwa hayan kasos ne de eboa amanipa no so da ho umfa nkogu ani so wonnom afa ne padua ne mu na ye ntiri no adwuma na afei watuma kan de anwumre kama before capsules de mema drum mu a eboa maburu no papa penimfo so mumfie komanem ubedi mensa papa bi ewompem so follow about stop your branch ba ko ewo ho ne 0552 713-604 one more so market no 0548 705 457 one more share Santasi opposite Upper Junction no one number 0549 204 354 mem bie adwuma kwan e di amount ntemi Santasi so me kwada so patase bantama omodem na fa MCA certificate sales and marketing certificate bra per area manager sales rep field auditor medical counter assistant 0241 386917 Asokoreampong Community Bank PLC ye nyina ye de no aboye papa hye ne ye kama enu nti na manager no dan de nyina no odwuna de foforo beboa Ghana fo adenti na putuprum bibia to me kopelon yesi kwa obre wo de na ofre ne se pa show na je se je tuato kama na afa monso amoko awasusu loan no da hono mo de ma calculator bi anka ho monso salary loan private workers and government workers mo nyina kama bo mumrai na momra maje salary loan mfa kwa bibi commercial loan sanso ene wo de ko clear nyama ama sesei bibi anso asaba ho umpewe na apedien yedwuma de nyina achi ye anyu rea unity link epes link and C-Link and from the Berada and Untikai say Obako Asokoreampong ho any aso ene kese one more menshia opposite menshia palace museum no nkrobatan ba ko ya bie ho so me macro de new traffic light abosana pizza my woman no enu amu obenya Asokore nso ewom kai se adum ye mo de na ben mu new Nsuase palace one mo a we no ene Nsuase railway station no na eben Asokoreampong Community Bank PLC fakakra koto wo na ebusua be wo mo ho e de ama o henre koso edo ya wo to nsa afre wo a na chese fatty liver no we number 1 prostrate fibroid kidney stone na chese ni nyina no wotimi ahwo ya de SK de aba yesimo am yam keka bu fa so sa na opa bi ebu afa emo na metu emesi sa de no eto livoke linu krate no chese wo liver no na ekoye ho adwuma de ama wo be ma duro de ba kopɛ dirikagiri heba mesa and capsules 0244 544 422 0200 383 831 na nyama akonkan Franco Trading was say wo pe phones papa de ho den ewu ajama Nokia phone de abuso wi su a ya bomodin tumuda ehwe fom bura o fa ya pene ne panja so gina so na so hello uda so gina so was yes me gina so Nokia phone America one semi Samsung iPhone de me kanyina no ene ho na mra wo hoye prempra de no ebi e ka ho kama eno eye Franco ene de iPhone Samsung and Nokia phones no e de aba owi e wo senti a efiase tran be ye de no mu ba ko ye washing machine wo be so fia isi ape na ahoro nyama kama de amount ebi ye microwave ebi ye blender generator gas and electric stove wunya bia beboa air conditioner ma ho ayunu ya me kanyina no bra adum ajabadru adum old Macon Kofo clinic new kajetia Franco say modern na ton sa friend was 0245 61 na te so modern ed 6969 ed aka ho 0245 316969 0501 538605 International Mama Abe ye kwata na so apatrapa New Side Johnson yesi de wo kwatin ye obatin hwan na beka no kwena kire wo eye meni kusigusi krotwa mansan na di mu akotene kwane amofra no mo kasa nko yie sabe na no ban suo wo so se kwa de wo de kwa be ho a eye bretia bi ni nanza sekese na meka ho asemi monso a enkwama ne de odoma dum mu bi name infection ti ama wo de no aye light okwa low sperm count no eto betwa okra de wo ye fertile say wo de pem so a emfa ba ma typhoid ne nam ho a wan hwe a edo boko fibroid no wo di abuo wo ne di abuo ye koma ma be ho no mo malaria adukro mo diabetes be ma ne hyase kama ban na de be koyie petre sam no agem wa destroy everything want to mean sorry biem wa dro abe heba na be kono aboa wo mo de pass ne ko hepatitis waist pains menstrual problem oppression no e wo so a ehu e ba fon so a ehu kwa be ho enyina mfimfini wo da no ada ne nyina ne se stroke ne de wo ja no a wo do be ko samanko anopan nkofo duru ho ne nyina se eya patrapa wo fu do dance wo pa o bobe pono ape won sani fa so ho na nkrabatan ba ko ho no mo na se nyama nyina konkan 0243 345 392 0243 345 yes 392 0506 abe 460 abe 208 abe 0243 abe 345 abe 392 abe na je say international mama be etimi ahwo memfansi na legend and
all right thank you very much Tino that's it ampa ba for wait as aba so aba sabana me hu se
soldier for are ready
captain so na watena sentem
aba onu so aba
11:31
oh so me ba ha ya da 11:31 am tena
manga se waba hantem so watena sentem
otena sentem
mese ne watena sentem
ana ka 11:20 obi o tie
time a watena se na meka ne time wana obaye but there is 7 no aba 7
me trans around 10 o'clock me no na netia me no na netia na to me
no ja akunya bezo akunya bezo obedneto
na so go plan Robert better
ono sorry ma betenase
amen hono
ona sorry ma betenase
okay babo yankwe
Ghana Football Association in a massive coalition course with the Minister of Sports as GFA are bent on appointing Pedro Lito Brito, aka Bobista, of formerly Cape Verde coach. Dama, information a pekene say GFA for decided say on pe coach on the TV screen. Esene Carlos Queiroz. Nti omo ye do meeting bia ama coach ne kra interview ne krum aka say GFA for approach no say omra no meje adwuma no na onye. Nti eno ye latest on Carlos Queiroz. Minister no so say president and director ne say on Carlos Queiroz we am information pekene say omo wie bibia kra aka say ode ne say bisi krata so na wa sign. Nti afia say a e de ensem bebre enso eba. Kurt has turned Ghana football into politics. We thought he was going to help Ghana football, but he has turned it into politics. This is not how to run football. TT Brothers.
We thought Kurt can come and change our football to become more better than what we believed previously. But the clubs have gone down. Everything in Ghana football today have turned to politics. That's not how football is supposed to be. In the World Cup that Ghana went to the World Cup, how many of our local league players are there? Apart from Hasselhoff goalkeeper. Assess other countries. South Africa have almost 90% of their league players playing. That shows you how serious the South African league is. And watch the players when they are playing in South Africa, their league, and compared to our league. The difference is bigger. So we should all know the truth and we should speak the truth. How are we going to put ourselves together and change Ghana football to become better? 25 years, 30 years ago, how can our football clubs in the league are better than today as we are moving on? As people are going forward, we are going backward. The football has become rotten. People think about their self-interest, what they will make, the money they will make for themselves, not for the nation. It's a time we should begin to take this our football seriously. Ghana is not belong to one person. We are all Ghanaians, we pay tax. But others are using their brain to steal our money, our tax money, to make rich for themselves and leave it for their children and their grandchildren. If they know how to do business, they should make proper business and make the money for themselves. They should run their own club and make the millions, transfer their players to other clubs and make the million. They should leave the FA and go and make their own club to look like Barca.
Winning ball, yeah. No way, Ghana football not to now. Why your team number? I could do sa level no to say even Barca crano. Naja say Muwe Esika, Moyusunya Zakwan, Ediwe Esika no. Titi Brothers allegation timer also Eddie Abanso Sono. Yakopo be mine. Military intensified drilling of house players at Pobiman as preseason continues. Timer, is there players in the papa. Coach ni maye, ni bose kapa o maye. And then na yet it is a beer na baba. In some uncle Fubu say into on day arrangement with the ama soldier for no watch almost any money players no and kono na players ni huri no mapetin omu no mapetin omu gusua omu do ko drilling yeah omu different different
different because the area there is normal
different videos wo hono mo omu do ko through different drillings mo omu church omu se na omu nyi bibia na ade nti no omu gusu kakra fine na time ade na soldier for no omu she
the bomb the come on bibia
sir ebe mo ho ya
come on the bibia yes
ntino
we are in Kuala no
udupo bi maya
akoto
aduma no ho papa wadamfo bi no de na on ni sua de no ono o say ye hu ye twa moja nko
o say o say billion for civilian for moja nko ba fi dem so bi antim ne has
about physical fitness house players here fit so much na park so pa there be obi antimi
yes
omudo mu nemu papa omudo mu fam
but the way they say nyu ba for because we be na kotoko ne na mo a
say we no mu wi a Friday on be ko beach o chechi o mu ko beach akọ dia nwa gidi
omo ye say no ma me ba captain we dey bibia ni hwa hu amuka say the soldier for you omo
say nya ni nyina na omo de ba bonten un say den
ye dey ba bonten ne ye kan
but omo twa mu nsuo pa omo twa mu nsuo pa
na eya na step preseason that way say abroche bofu nya say no mo start no some started with physicals no
yeah about with more ball drills
sir
yeah I feel no
omo nye we ni kase
mercantu no do na omo si ball drill
omo the ball no 2 minutes
drilling no mo da yeah na
se ball no da ha na wo botu ebika ediko
babo engo wie na na fe mo za trading pese
Mediama officially announced coach Nana Mankwa nti eno so he said the mo da ho asem ni ho bia da din
so ogaboatan
ko technical team ne ho na o mabo Africa ni nti utama African can league India anka asem bia ni ho
ogaboatan go
Africa no o mo ko bu obi a o be ko ye nti
o be be so free order that ben o France na season end David Broni ni ba na okoye Mamelas no
coach Osewaya start preseason with Bechema uko Bochem susu a omzo so start a new preseason oya Black Stars players play in a different jersey whilst Black Satellites also plays in a different jersey. It's Ghana broke that we can't properly kit our national teams.
Okay.
And also so story atama and also so
okay.
Abba.
Correct.
In their quest to kill Ashanti Gold SC, Ashanti Gold 04 owners ran to chiefs of Adanse to gain legitimacy, but Anglo Gold says they can't sponsor them. Nti Tama, omo kwa Anglo Gold for her say omo per sponsorship.
But for headline quite worrying.
Worrying
in their quest to kill. It's quite worrying.
That's the agenda. That's the agenda.
By doing to show that. It didn't act or action. Just say the agenda is to kill.
Team no. Originally was not called Ashanti Gold. When the TV has somebody bomb bra. and I'm decided to move up was and I'm decided to adopt the Ashanti Gold no. I'm adopt colors, I'm adopt symbol, I'm adopt virtually everything. The old Ashanti Gold no cry.
It means you want to kill it.
And there are other moves.
If I can win, that's a OJB.
Oh, there be Tama.
I say there be in a OYE presentation to convince everybody in your baby who no one change. Because I'm not official for Obuasi. And I'm born legitimately. Registered by GFA and they have qualified. Nagas in their quest to kill them. As if they are I think it's quite worrying to see in their quest to kill them. It's worrying and it's not fair. It's not fair to describe them. Almost so pursue their own agenda, which is to also get the club to a certain level. And all of that. And the least you can say about them is that they have an agenda to kill. It's I don't think it's fair, honestly. Meaning what you think, but to describe them saying they are quest to kill.
When we feel any sentiment of the old Ashanti good for no. Say and I'm more to no.
I think
that is
not fair to give them that description. I think so. In their quest to kill. Alright.
Good for no.
So whatever I see, however I see you, say me who be I meet my baby names Macambi, and will be with Marco Cambi. You can't say Sana we who know.
So no would didn't come as Hanomoka.
And a moment can men can be. Okay. If that is what they think.
But I don't know didn't come there.
Now ne position one dom so can fa obi ho. Anyway, Captain, young guy.
Quickly, I'm from Namenko. Slide, Emma,
we will sorry.
We will not be a tattoo. Slide, okay.
We will sorry.
You must do, and a one called Boasicacra. Because stories started from Enra and they develop work quarantine. I say, when it is that we have the better and further particulars, I do to John and no cry.
Oh, better and further particulars.
I have them, Mr. Two.
And
I think that I've sent you a video or documentary.
Unfortunately, video no mean to me how I did the band to me.
And to make kind naturally, no, say a brother one wabo. Now,
body and batch until they come out.
It's on the first place. Asante Gold FC. The idea said Omuna Ekeli Ubino is not here or there because I didn't know we answer on Mobile. And in other words, the old Asante Gold supporters, they are all in love with this Ice Gold FC. I've met with Nemupoku, other leaders. I know that's why I'm here to call Obuasi in the coronation march. I'm here to Kubi. Kwame Koyen was to see whether Obuasi are embracing team or Majatum. Now, so Omo I prepare some best support team. So the question is big yes. Because we the all supporters of Asante Gold SC. They were jubilating, they were doing everything. A whole lot of and some extreme. Why they've embraced this team. And that team has become Obuasi and nothing else. So Asante Gold FC, who's a mechanic, but Asante Gold SC Sporting Club, where Asante Gold FC Football Club. Okay. Over Naira, almost over no baby. Asante Gold FC no. Mr. To say na wo kan no. Omo ebo omo Division 1 ebo ne heart no qualify no aba Premier League. There's omo ye bia team no. Obuase jitu mo maye. Mr. To asemi the managing director of Anglo Gold Obuase, the famous Mr. Samuel Otuo-Acheampong.
Mr. Pobi banana.
That's what they mean to me. But they did Samuel Otuo-Acheampong.
Where's Yano?
Me and me who that.
Okay.
But at the town hall meeting, our Obuasi. Yes, and of course, spell things out to the one of the MD, the managing director of Anglo Gold Asante Obuasi. So to at the town hall meeting, so document na send them on. So they see any Anglo Gold for no first met with the Asante Gold FC for no. And they told them say Omo wouldn't want to say sponsor team every team you say a political party be. What should be said party in the hobby are the next people rise up and say a party you call for the team on Tino. Just the idea ba. And you know, and now they are competing but say if team no becomes a community-based team, Emma Obwasi Ejitum. Now some Jitum say a yomu teamer, then they'll be ready. Anglo Gold and prepared say take percentage from the team. Shares our team no. But as their corporate responsibility, they will sponsor the team. So the Anglo Asante Gold FC back. And then the ownership of Asante Gold so spread out to the people of Adanse. Ama Adanse for Ajadina Tumuti. Ahemfo. A war Adanse. A letter signed by various Ahemfo. And they call Anglo Hono. I catch almost say team no. I Adanse team. And the Honor Papa no. Said this say no. Team Aquacoya ma Adanse Ajatum no. Then Anglo Gold are prepared to sponsor the Anglo Asante Gold FC. Onuni. So to yako ya nimu no.
The one who can access the one sponsor no.
He never said that. But Maomu dear. Emma as Anglo no. Enya na dia so omo ya e betu ama team no. As Anglo Gold na dia too because omu tu sikano ewo Adanse for asase so. It is a Adanse for team dia. Then why not? I don't know more. Okay. I think also the few for the month away anyway. The Anglo will come out with the package. And they team is owned by the dancing people. Okay. What does here? Spread it out.
From what dance here?
I dance in the morning.
Because
to be to you need to be able to be able to one. Okay. The Biotuma or whoever wants that can contact Captain Ziasi Amedamo. So this is the film war. Okay. From the MD himself. Okay. Where town hall meetings have catch it. Okay. And now what church in the more
10 seconds we are capable.
Okay, for him.
There is something we just a born money. But 30 seconds we are. So as somebody ban there an hour for. And yet in Nanka. Nanka when and national born most of which mamma had to TV.
The next
because actually no I want to. But for say I'm going to sponsor na tiasi as say o me meet requirements from the mom na e bi won semi mu
na think get
kakra ye hu mo why na 1 minute bi kra ye nte kakra nti so bit mam ye nte kakra bi
bon do pesa
say di we bon sports but
yes, so on the Black Stars, any the GFA, the government says this, the GFA can, I'm not sure that there should be a problem. If only the GFA will be prepared to pay the coach,
and GFA will be prepared to pay.
But you cannot do a
GFA and a fat coach, not now.
Of
the good news eneba tasampobi rosunya
because the name said a free amadu kubi and lady into among the area you see yes the next one to go to here amadu kubi yes we are here ya mo ya so mtu ana the show team c'est pas que community ya the best now is now because it's very now community zana president and dia masa ai nunca structure for class na kuiwasi ni tem chairman. Eti mama be
Emeno, do be at Tibia.
You know, make captain, coach, you need to sort it out.
Okay, so man go for coach. Coach Juma fan. GFNF. Nom dia coach ministry. Na ministry swahwe say e be fit ya.
But the black sign, FN is holding the black sign in track for the government. Abani dia, and I'll have some money. And what you na me pay. So why do you go and do otherwise?
It's not like that. The government sees the FA as the technocrats. They understand the thing more than they do. Omuni nim anti omono e de kwa omu nyina kekambum. Say Carlos Queiroz and the Bafocas are buying so penny. Say na ban onim Carlos Queiroz over bia. GF for ne kofa buy. As I say, and sana buying who so obeboa. And to minim if society and the for they all have to sit down. And ye new baby send kofwadi in the piano cake. But what I say, what bano munina drink won't say, what are your reasons? They didn't ask we boy. They didn't away more. So they will give them a good report and then they will decide. A bassy as an here. But so as I would scardy akofa the idea. And yes, sanity. Yeah. Where you are with him first, second one na first one and yeah. Asemba home. Okay. Yeah. Only there. Zach, yeah. What's the old video? What do you I know I'm a kind of become we say. Oh, what I don't want to kind of become.
Why this Fula Balu and this noise in Obuasi was still not at us. What people are, I just for being creating noise and answer or because you see, you see, as someone in I honorable my friends. Oh, my friends and grab buffer down for oh. Ampieni. Sir, if problem you see, champion didn't help the cause of the first Ashanti Gold, no. Okay, yet now I say mama free consultation. I didn't go be you juice can you free. Yeah, I say. Nay, mom send the football run it. And I say, you don't be the motion they should go and what register and no more. Whilst they are doing any new maybe any more has a free your money. And on my quack do a level well today. As good no. It's our first one. It's no more if you more FA system more. Oko transfer marketing more as good in him. That first one in him. And you hope. So you are now trying to bring it back. It has to follow a lot of procedures. And you know, me feel say the NA should concentrate on getting your slot back. So what about the intrusive in two? Okay. Now we also know because I'm not say they are trying to take anything from the first as good. Mathieu, wow, it's Candy. I was say, they are on their own. They've not taken Obia history bia and then nobody Shabu name one nobody will associate themselves to this team because they are not legends of this club. It's meaning why this confusion. All right, I did in Obia they are not number captain but for Mama Abbas baby in time. So to the order to Abbas Batro. I
think in this whole conversation, one thing I'm struggling to me see out here say the oldest good nuclear they are planning coming back.
Was it their
plan on they back? All time come
at least the opportunity to be on better club will be change the name and those things.
No, they should give us something.
Okay.
On my indicators be say ne kwaya first for the aba. Okay. Because it means that now you are as a wow you nim say oba. Usu obi so aba o twintwa nipa na kwan.
Oh. But I see there's someone there.
on say how they sometimes jubilate over negative news be so almost sponsorship cry and farm more ya pam more no I say we check sponsorship it will not go back to the old as good. It's get them away more
they are no more heading
no more they are not heading no more they no mutimi boy na heading
access stadium na mje court so mo
until me to better be aka say mo ya bo asem because if they get the money and they become strong it says can you fambre because you see a new plan our day back and this is over 4 years the issue is 2022 and you move it's after 4 years come to team Premier come by division 1 okay and can be sample and I'm so tell say club no division 1 and na ebia mo pesa sponsorship ne dia aba premier and na we mu si mani ma we know that mo je dia akwakoye we but you see sponsorship no if the new mining company say they on farm ma ofofu yimpo a mo to enya de mamo
me da say kotoko preseason ko say
omugusu miemu a FC you the FC for
ya killing them
it's still killing them no 20 I say eba ne sana I say
ajumboni
bi sana on say one here somebody can easily if they had
I mean just so much jubilate over anything be I was a media reporter
but you see what the master me say at the end they see no senka we mu kura ni mu bi no mo twe mo ase kura de mo kwa ase ho no kura na then I understand the frustration. Number one, mo amuntu mo abudi and am the team na kwa ase ho. Now after that me to na na say Intala is so division 1 obo mo ntimi am any indicators in fact
but we say a banning Intala were demoted.
Debbie, the two teams were demoted. Champion ownership no na car say penifo na down near ban omo. And me to the conversation was simple. Players na I say we are captain say players na say or you do omo ball fix match because you the players na ball fix match. Case na call Carson, you buti a FA4. Eja omunyina. So somebody can even say mo fight war.
Ahani
yes, because nipa na omo ya ade no ye ja omo dia. That means ka club no can be saved even if leadership people that can manage
Captain 475 na for Abbas na
you know Sly kina farmer ona ne mame Christiana Otuo-Acheampong Christiana Otuo-Acheampong and then when you're 60 years
okay
and Sly see you na nkamum na you wish your mame happy birthday I think so UK and
very young
yeah very young Christiana Otuo-Acheampong
all right Abbas soja for no koso
ekoso but
as na wani nye
omasem de onzo ka no ahwe wachi because you family can twam obaras
obazo de obi anga zentio
ntam ka omasem me beka
abaras in family can
family can twam obaras adumri
ah me pentema ko via
ya be family can twam ndo so nantia so du baras na udimri ka obaras hey stop
hey aya Abbas ka ka betu
udi kutumri ko baras o du baras o du dimri ka chop entem du dimri ka ne twam baras
etu mu na mi tumri
tumri ka baras
tumri ka e be cho
your question is ibusa
asema Abbas kanya no
eza confado yo to confado tie kire na be nipa bi da ho ma be yi ska na be dey fast
suspect omo free ko ba you complex wa ya ko tumri ka
ha ne de omo
complex ya ko tumri ka baras eti dia kan se
na ko
o do wa unantie grango
o to na boy stop ko Salome o no
o do wa unantie ngo
ba no boy ti mi ko ye o to wa chigu o boy sire
e wo be ejina baby
cross so be se omo
ye omo bebre o
omo ye training no
wona na e brother street na ni mo o de
jano tutum from wa chiro
de okay ko mate
jano tutum from wa chiro edi ya ni je sali omo ye no na so me da bia e dia na dia ka na ye ka se sebi panifo se di jawane e dia so awo because e kwanya omo fa so ran ye club no ya ka omo maka ya ka maka club wetima na so coach na coach
for us preseason
na coach I say we e ma sha fo nyina ka ho ndi omu kiri kosoro no o e ma sha ka ho e ma sha omu do so djuma nko na omu ye ndi omuso ka ho ndi omu kiri kosoro ma omu kiri kosoro ma fom ama ba masha field marshal air marshal field marshal ɛna ɔmo kɔ so bɛ dɛbi ameka sɛ bɔɔl na yɛyɛ no yɛde firi baabi ɛna yɛbɛduru baabi na yɛkɔ wie ne baabi but nneɛma mmiɛnsa na waka bom na wayɛ comparison na wahwɛ sɛ deɛ nneɛma bɛsi akɔ ama football no but of late in fact bɔɔl no baabi ɔmo de bɔɔl no direction na mpaa deɛ ahote one yɛ stadium so nyɛ second football na sɛyi kyɛ sɛ bɔɔl na yɛyɛ ne Ghana na wobɛdwene ho ahu baabi ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo de bɔɔl no fa club like Aso folk you will leaders benefit jimudi so ball no omo wie no football na here this say ka for try am ball na you full but still Ghana for benefit so we am football ka for football na you full and the Champions League 8 we just $6 million sikabam my dear $3 million $2 million
news one number Uncle Boaba
football ne funu yen
Uncle Boaba translate number no 02424386 but 0242438746 0242438746 and 0256 040838 PCA and Uncle na dey echo